Hello. We're here. We're live. We did it. Hey, it's me, Grayson. Hello, everybody. How's it going? I feel like we haven't Sunday streamed in a second, and I feel bad about that. I feel like life has been chaos, and I can't seem to stream regularly on Sundays too often lately. But here we are, and we're doing it. Also, Hatun and well, Hatun definitely. Yamazi kind of being rude. Yamazi started off real nice. Also, hi Enkidu. How's it going? Let's see here. Uh, Hatun thinks that I cannot ban them. He would, Lala, you can't. Hatun, wait, that's impossible. Can't. There we go. Actually, hold on. I can do a big mark right there so everyone can see it. I have the whiteboard after all. I gotta figure out like a way to like make that more visible somehow. I don't know. Anyway, as I go ahead and move my shoulder in front of it anyhow. Let's see. So Hatun, lol, if you could ban Hatun and just be a bro. Mozzie says, of course you can, doesn't have the button. Also, Yamazi can be banned forever. uh, Lala do be a Chad sometimes, Yamazi. That is true, especially if Lala were to ban all of my enemies. Lala says this is an unseen shirt. Oh yeah, it's a good shirt today. We're all only one bugbear attack away from oblivion. And then if I could, I don't know how to get my mic out of the way. There we go. It's Gummy, the alligator. And if you don't know who Gummy is, don't worry about it and don't Google it. It's fine. Yeah, this is a shirt I wear a lot for D&D, just to remind my DM that he better not send a bugbear at us because that's rude. Mozzie's just or Lala's just about finishing dinner. Haven't done anything yet. Fair enough. Inkjuice's grade. College is literally so fire. I am glad you're enjoying college, Enkidu. I tried college, and there were some things I really liked about college. There was a lot that I didn't jive with, and maybe now that I'm more mature, I could handle it better. Enkidu, how do you just know that off the top of your head? Is that Pinkie Pie's alligator? It might be. You don't know that. It could be. It could be super clever and different. How dare you? Tune says, "Did you say Lala?" Look, Tune. When I hear when I hear the read redeem go off, my knee jerk reaction is to get angry at Lala. I've been trained. Not even here yet. Yamazi says, "Mator, Mator." Enkidu might be a brony. Hatun says, "Ew, it is, isn't it?" Quiet, Hatun. I've threatened you with these before. I've got so many pony T-shirts. I figured I'd start off with a non-pony, just an alligator. This is like my stealth brony shirt. You wear this at a con, and like the people who know, and they give you like a tip of the hat. You know, it's a fun one. But yeah, I'll get more obnoxious with the shirts as we go on. I'm sure. Also, I forgot to wear. No, it's too late now. I was gonna say I do have my lab coat now. I forgot to wear. It's gonna be tough to wear. It's getting to that point where like it's starting to get hot now, and so like wearing a lab coat's kind of hot. But maybe I'll add a redeem, where I'll wear the lab coat maybe. No wonder they can stay. What does it even mean? But also Enkidu, it's all cool. I I might I might really like that show too. Anyway, we're not here to talk about my t-shirts. We're here to stream Silent Hill 4, which I'm just going to get set up real quick. Ba-ba-ba. I think I'm going to get it set up real quick. Hold on. Everything's fine. It totally was working, and I totally would not have started the stream without making sure that the game was running fine. That would have been stupid. That'd be what we call a not pro move. It's gonna start maybe. Hold on. Glad. Okay, now we're gonna go in here. In this, we're doing it. Also, spooky lighting, because it's a horror game. Anyone remember how this game works? I bet it goes badly. That's what I actually can't remember what we did last. No, we're in the prison. I remembered. Oh, dagnabbit, hold on. No, yeah, the audio's not working. I broke it. Don't look at... Jeez, hold on, Scoob. Oh my gosh. Yeah, oh my gosh, I forgot the audio is loud AF. Oh my gosh. Okay. We fine? I also have to turn the volume, like, 'cause I already have the in-game volume pretty low as I recall. Let me double confirm that, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I've already got it down quite a ways. I mean, I've got the SC is pretty loud too. But it's like, I feel like I can turn it all the way down to 1 and it's like still, like I feel like that doesn't change it as much as you'd think. Anyway. We'll figure it out. Well, this is great. No one has said you can't wear your brony shirts. I think you're just secretly ashamed. No, I'm not. That's why your whiteboard is covering your rarity collection. Huh? Oh, it kind of is right now. Well, I guess that doesn't help because you can't see that anyway. It is behind the whiteboard. Toon says rarity background with Pinkie Pie phone case. I would never, Hatoon. I've got a VTuber on my phone case. Give me some credit. I've got more class than that. Actually, I think I do. It's not a super obvious VTuber phone case, but if you know, you know. Again, I like to be sneaky. Ah, tangled up my... Oh my gosh. Tangled up everything. Okay. And she says, being a brony is like being in a pool where everyone but you is peeing, but they're laughing at you for some reason. Oh, so sad. Ah, wait, no. Mini movie, stop. Wait, hold on. I forgot that this game, I need to get it started. Hold on. I forgot that the game gives you like all of 10 seconds to actually start the game before it wants to show you other things. Also, oh, what did I just click? No. Can I? It takes so long. There we go. Load. Everyone just... It's the water prison world. That's what we were doing. I knew that. We have our friendly friend guy who's stuck in a cell that we're definitely going to save alive. I reckon you're still a VTuber? This is true. This is the first time you've seen a flesh tuber. Also, I don't care if you're doing like MLP as long as they don't do it weirdly where I can see it. They can do it weirdly where I can't see it if I don't care. Wow, Lol is so open-minded. And Kidoo says, yes, you might just go to the little VTuber guy, but this is pretty dapper too. No, yeah, I'm staring at a lamp. Yeah, I had a saga where I got a new model, and the model wasn't working as well as I'd hoped, and I had rage-tastic anger after struggling for a while, and I gave up, and now I just stream my face. I'll do the VTuber stuff again eventually. I keep promising that. Quick, we have to spy on my neighbor. This is a horror game after all, and we're the terror. Ah, she's not home. Don't worry, that means she's outside. By the way, everyone knows how Silent Hill 4 works. Oh, I forgot the first person makes me nauseous. Anyone out here? Ah. A friend. I say I don't care twice because my short-term memory is bad, says Lala. Didn't she graduate? Lala, Toon, you don't know who VTube that was on my phone case. But yes, that did happen, and it was a I mean, honestly, like, in super honesty, I feel like anyone who stops being a VTuber for HoloLive is winning. because Hololive is kind of the worst. All those big agencies are, so like it's kind of sad to see the VTuber go, but it's also like it's like seeing them like escape prison, so it's fine. This is making me dizzy. Yeah, the first person is kind of squample, but luckily it's not quite so bad once you get to like into the like this is like the hub world. This is our apartment, and this is our friendly hole. Our friends are whispering on the other side. Also, hi Smo, how are you doing? It says you missed the chubby state Enkidu now. He looks way better with all the exercise. Smo money. Did I look that bad when I first started? I don't know. But I feel like I'd already lost most of my weight by the time I started live streaming with my face. I could be wrong. Ooh. Okay, that's right. So now we're Henry. Henry Townshend. We don't actually play the game inside. What were we doing? Oh no. We had to like. Let me get the map. Hold on. I thought you said you fixed it. I think I fixed it. At least I suspect what the problem was. I haven't actually taken the time to try yet. I need to make time to do it. And ironically, it looks like a dorm room. Smo's walking Angelo, touching grass. I said, no, you didn't look bad. Thanks, you. That feels like it's maybe a nice thing to say that way. But anyway. Okay, so for some reason, I don't even know if I acknowledged this last time we played, but like there are shortcuts to get directly to places you need to go, and the shortcuts have always existed, so like there's actually no reason for me to explore like the majority of this world. It's very strange. Hold on. Oh, that's right. Okay. Boy, I am going to forget how to play everything. Should I go down? Yes. Twin says, I mean, you use your streams to test your streams, so why not the model? Well, it's because I suspect that there's like some files I need to move around, and that'll improve the workingness. I need to get to the... Oh my gosh, I've forgotten how everything does anything. Hold on. Oops. I need to get to that central area. How did I do that? I had to get there from the bottom. Wait a minute. I apologize. I forgot how to do anything in this game because it's been years. And don't forget, just because everything's super chill right now doesn't mean that it's not a horror game secretly. Or overtly. I think I had to go... This game is... Or this world is kind of confusing. Like, in order to get to the very top, you actually have to start down. And we're immediately taking the down ladder. Is it this room? Yes. Yeah, because for some reason, if we take the up ladder from down, then we're in the here. And I think I need to go... Wait, hold on. Is it... There's gotta be a... No, that's wrong. Is there really not a direct map button? Seems kind of problematic. Okay, so I think this hole? There's our friend. We're gonna save him, and he's gonna be alive and well by the end of this. Don't even worry. We might be 0 for 7, but we're definitely gonna save this guy alive. Can I have this ladder? Oh my, oof, my gosh. Anger. I mean, that's normal. Honestly, go right every stream. Wait, how do I play this game? You jump down a hole, I think. Thanks, Lala. This is low-key sad that Henry's in the little twin, but I guess you can't have everything. It's a fan artist for Enkidu. I mean, honestly, there's a document here. All of the male, like, protagonists in Silent Hill are definitely, like, pretty dapper, well-looking guys. Keep a close eye on the kids. It's important to keep the cells well lit. The lights on the 3rd floor were originally bought as searchlights. As a precaution against a blackout, they were set up to run on a private generator. There's a hydroelectric generator in the basement. To light up the 1st and 2nd floors, use the corpse disposal chutes. Since each floor of this building can be rotated, you can light up any of the cells by matching up the holes. Repeating this periodically is an effective way to keep the kids fearful and well-behaved. P.S. Chief, if you turn the handle in the middle of this room, you can easily rotate the cells. You can't rotate the 1st floor, so align the 2nd and 3rd floors at the 1st floor cell that has the blood-stained bed. By the way, if you use the peephole in this room, it's easy to make sure you're doing it right. Give it a try. Also, please don't forget to open the sluice gate on the roof. Much appreciated, Chief. Report in your scrapbook. Wow, that was a fun thing to read. Okay. So there's a hole. We love that for us. We love that there's a hole. Who wouldn't love that? There's also a hole in here. Okay. Yeah, we've got to line up these tubes, I presume, so we can help the one guy get out of his cell or get into his cell. This all seems fine. Nothing amiss here. This is a totally normal thing to keep children in. She says, wait, lol, you might be that guy. Toon says, today is the first time I tried the Dr. Death flavor of Liquid Death, and it's crazy how much it tastes pretty close to Dr. Pepper. Is it like a sparkling soda, or is it just like a juice with the flavor? Because I always just thought Liquid Death was like just straight up plain water. There's a handle here. Turn left. You can hear the screams of somebody as we completely ruin their day. Does the map reflect the changes I make? I don't know if it does. It might. This is gonna be one of those things, isn't it? Wait, I think I can go up. Hold on. The secret number for getting through the door in back of the kitchen this month is 0302. Thanks for your cooperation. Whiteboard powers activate. 0302. Sparkling water? Interesting. I've only seen fruit flavor ones, or maybe I haven't been looking close enough. Fascinating. Dr. Pepper's low-key best soda. I've been getting a lot of Dr. Thunder lately, which is much cheaper. I think was it from Smith's or something, I think is where you get it. That's the room I don't want to go in. Those are not my friends. Oh, I can move this one up here too. Okay. Turn right. What? Am I a genius? Wait, there's no way. What? Wait. Am I just the best at solving puzzles ever? Why was it that easy? I mean, I'll take it. I don't know. Barely buy soda anymore since it's so expensive. I just buy flavor packets, use my water bottle. That's so true. New York doesn't have fun stuff. I hate it here. I never want to leave. I'm sorry to hear that, and also happy to hear that. Thank you. If I do drink soda, then I'll go to Dr. Pepper. Coca-Cola King, says Yumazi. No, I get a lot of Dr. Thunder, Mountain Lightning. I get Mr. Cola. Mr. Cola's pretty good. And it's because it's super cheap. You can get like 2 liters for $1. It's hard to argue with that kind of price. I don't get cans of soda anymore very often because canned soda is just kind of pricey for everything. I guess I'll go down. I seem to have solved the mystery. I don't know if... I mean, oh... Don't do that, Henry. That's just rude.
Who is that boy? And who are you?
His name's Walter. Walter Sullivan.
I don't believe that.
I used to work at the orphanage watching the kids. I'm Andrew DeSalvo.
Hi.
They tried to make it seem like an orphanage. But
Sure.
according to that town's holy scriptures, it was actually the center of their religion. And that kid Walter, he was really into that mumbo jumbo.
Oh, he's like 6.
Center of the Holy Mother business.
Kid looks like he's from The Omen.
Oh God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I don't like DeSalvo's chances. Out of the people we've seen so far, he's like the least put together. Oh, hey. It's like a room full of piñatas. I'm just getting rid of these now. I'm going to thank myself later when they're already dead and I come through here later. A lot of how to play this game is preventative foresight. That body's still there, and I don't like that. You seem pretty dead. Ah, you think you can just come back to life whenever you want, huh? Nice try. Okay. Ooh, DeSalvo's probably dead by now. I'll just abandon him forever. He'll figure it out. Let's go ahead and we're going to enter our safe hole and go save real quick. Wasn't about like, I think it was Cabo Baja Blast Mountain Dew today or something. I basically just tasted like live wire. So being expensive is actually so crazy because soda is usually cheaper than bottled water. So you can't buy a cookie without selling your kidneys. No, it is the price of things is getting a little out of hand. Personally, I suspect because like the prices of soda initially went up because supposedly there was like a shortage for like cans or something like the aluminum during like all the pandemic stuff going on. And now like I think the price probably could go back down, but I mean they're not going to do that. People kind of prove that they are willing to buy nearly as much soda even though it's like double the price. And so like why should they be incentivized to sell it for cheaper again? So that's unfortunate. Dr. Thunder Mountain Lion, you sound like spells. Our neighbor, she's here. She's happy. I forget her name already. It was like Nicole or something. I don't know why the spy on your neighbor is a feature in this game. I assume I'm going to get a sweet achievement, though, if I successfully spy on her enough. I just like to check on my peepholes, you know? Don't go out, Walter. But yeah, so to catch anybody up who doesn't know, the gist is that we kind of woke up like a couple weeks ago and our apartment was completely locked off from the outside world. The door was suddenly like super chained, like completely closed. We can't break the windows. We found a hole that kind of like lets us look into our neighbor's apartment, but she can't hear us. The only thing that we can seem to do is we can leave the apartment through this hole, but it takes us elsewhere. And so we're just desperately trying to get the hecky darn out. Because of my cousin's daughter, we have so many boxes of Girl Scout cookies. That's a good problem to have, Toon. You should send me a box. Baking cookies and doormill is so bad, becoming a doctor is easier. Those Girl Scout cookies, but I really can't justify spending that kind of money on it, even as a formal Girl Scout. Yeah, I mean, they are kind of pricey. They're so tasty, though. I mean, I can't justify it because of the price, and also just, like, I am still technically on my diet. I've got a little more to go. And I suspect that getting a box of tag-alongs would undo a lot of hard work. Take a lot of treadmill hours. So I don't know what I need to do now. I mean, I guess I can go down to the cell he was in and see if there's, like, something in there. I don't know what cell he was in. We're just gonna hope there's no enemies that have... It seems like, and I don't want to, like, prove myself wrong, but this game doesn't seem to spawn new enemies. And so I think us taking the time to kill all the enemies very methodically as we were going through last stream is kind of paying off now, because now we can explore the whole building pretty freely. Except for those things. Those seem to respawn a little bit. Not so bad, though. Not the worst. Is this the one? Sick of being watched. Okay. That's probably fine. I'm sure all the kids just, you know, moved to a much happier farm down the road, out in the countryside, where there was fresh air for them to run around in. I feel like I must have already gone into his room. How many doors are there? I think I've already gone full circle. I'm being watched in the middle room. Okay. Yeah, so we've gone full circle. At some point. Oh yeah, we did. I mean, I guess I moved the pipes. And so maybe now if I jump down from above, I'll end up somewhere else? I mean, I did get a code, actually. Hold on. Oops. Hold on. So I got a code for a kitchen in the back. I don't know if I've seen a kitchen, though. I don't know. Let's go up. I think it's the 3rd floor where we can find holes we can jump from. Let's presume that by opening that guy's door, that means that we correctly aligned some of the holes for a new area. I don't need this in my life right now. Why are we sluicing water in here? It's a hole, jump in. Why wouldn't I? This is my hole. It was made for me. Did I win? I peed in my pants. Gotta wish them so nobody finds out. I think someone saw me. Okay. I think I still have a couple of boxes of Thin Mints and other Sissatoon. Nice. My cousin buys a box and gives us what they don't want. Eileen says Lala. Thank you, Lala. Okay, that's... Sorry, I thought I heard something. It's the neighbors above me. That's not the neighbors. No, wait, I fell downstairs, though. Hold on, I need to find... Okay, so that was not the correct hole. Let's try a different hole, I guess. Beef sticks, chocolate, and popcorn, Yamazi says Lala. What's the Boy Scout equivalent of Girl Scout cookies? I mean, at least for my Boy Scout troop, we actually used to run food stands at local, like, whatevers. We would do, like, burgers and hot dogs and stuff, like, at whatever events were going on. That's how we would get our fundraising for the year. It's pretty cool. Not a fan of chocolate, though, says Yamazi. Time of sweets is making me snack and I have no snacks, and I just ate dinner. Bunch of jelly beans, says Lol. It's probably fine. All I know about Silent Hill is I used to watch my brother play when I was younger because I thought Pyramid Head was hot. I mean, he do got that passion. Isn't Pyramid Head a dead guy? Don't expose myself. I mean, Pyramid Head isn't necessarily dead. I mean, I don't know if the game ever super confirms it, but essentially, I think he's supposed to be like a representation of, who is the guy in that game? Why are none of these holes going anywhere? Oh my gosh, what was that guy's name? John Mary, whatever his name was. Pyramid Head's supposed to like represent like his rage and like lust kind of all packaged together in one brutal form. So basically just like not a chill guy to be around generally. James says, well, thank you, Lala. Lala, if you weren't here to know things, no one would know anything about this game. I appreciate you. Also, hi, Carson. I got a door you can open. Okay. Thank you, Lala. Always the realist. The door to the backyard. Did I hear get out of the house? Says Carson. This is James Sunderland. Thank you, Lala. I knew it started with a J. I was pretty close when you think about it. Okay, so I've got one more hole I can try. So by process of elimination... Ow! Stupid sluggle bit me. Let me make sure this is the room. Nope, I passed it. Okay, this has to be the hole of success. Oh, you know what? Now that I think about it, the that note we picked up That was scary. It mentioned something about how, like, we had to, like, line up all the bloody rooms. I think that was a thing. The ladder should I go down? Yes. So, we're gonna do that real quick. I think unlocking the door for that guy was purely coincidental to our actual purpose. What was that? What was that I heard? Also, you guys need to stop. You know, get out of here. Scoot. Skedaddle. We don't like your kind in these parts. Weird rod-like structure. Tain't natural. His rage and his what's his Enkidu? Yeah, he's basically just like all of James's like pent-up emotions built up in him while his wife was sick and dying for a couple of years. The whole fix is also what I call, you know, I should stop right there, says Yamazi. Yeah, careful, Yamazi. This is a Christian stream. Family friendly. What was it? Okay, so I need to find... Well, actually, I think it's going to make more sense if we start from the top. Because we want to find... Okay, so that's a bloody hole. I just want to make sure... That's also a bloody hole, though. Hold on. I might not know what's going on. I'm just gonna... Let me just open the scrapbook real quick and just read a letter. That's not right. First floor? This place continues to deteriorate. Their doors to numbers of cells no longer open. As a result, the kids inside can no longer go outside, but the less they know about that, the better. I can't open the doors, but from this room I can watch them get more and more emaciated each day. With no food and never showering themselves, they turn into smelly little gray lumps in there. Following the suggestion of an engineer, we've disposed of the corpses by digging a hole below the cells. Since each floor of this building can be rotated independently, we can dispose of the bodies without the others noticing by aligning each cell with a body in it vertically. But you're just dying to see the interrogation room behind the kitchen. I understand your feelings, but have you noticed? There are 3 rooms with bloody beds. One is on the first floor, one is on the second floor, and one is on the third floor. If you line those 3 rooms up, then it's bingo. Okay, so that's what it was. I need to get... Read it again. I read it without intaking the knowledge. 3 rooms with bloody beds. Okay. Bloody bedrooms need to be lined up. She says, no, you guys, please finish the statement. I want to know. You mentioned a bloody bed, says Lala. Thank you, Lala. Okay, if anyone sees a bloody bed, you have to raise your hand. Gotta blink 3 times. I don't know if blood's real, guys. I don't think beds can be bloody. I don't think it's possible. I think this is clever misdirection. There's actually not a single bloody bed unless I managed to go around the whole dadgum room. I mean, what constitutes blood, really? How is that possible? I circled the whole... I literally started with this one and went the whole way around. It's fine. Okay, so this is bloody bed. Okay, so that one right there. What is that? That's currently south east. Yes. Don't worry, guys. I'm an Eagle Scout. I know how to look at a compass. So we want all the bloody beds to be southeast. How long will it take to find the bloody bed? Hi, friendos. Lawless says lol. Bloody bed? No bloody bed. You know, I could look at the map, I guess. Because it's going to be one of the holes. I swear there was a direct map button in Silent Hill 3. And I don't know if I just haven't found that button. I really do beat the odds. I find the bloody bed very last every time. Even when I try to cheat, I still had a 33% chance. Found it last. Okay, so this one is northwestish. So we gotta rotate it about a gazillo times to get it to line up with where we want it to go. Okay, everybody, ooh, turn left. Oh, it does remember. Hooray. Okay, so I just got to do that about 6 more times. Just this game is way too much whole content for it to be normal. Actually, Enkidu, Silent Hill 2. Silent Hill 2. So many holes. So much of that game centered around sticking things into holes. Usually your entire arm. Like, James had a real problem. That might... Did I go one too far? Hold on. Oops. Is this thrilling enough content for everybody? It's in the right spot. Oh my gosh. Guys. Nobody sneeze and mess this up for me. Hold on. It's a ladder. Should I go down? Okay, so that one's correct. Go down. Okay, so we just need everything to be southeastal. Hi. You guys can go back to your business. Right. Okay, what hole am I looking at right now? Okay, this one? Oh, hey. I just realized, the game very specifically said that I can't move this floor, and so actually the other 2 floors need to conform with this one. So I might have to go back and move those other ones again. Where are which looks like everything is northeast. Okay. Okay, so I need to move everything to this slot. That's north by northeast. This is not super special awesome, guys. This game is way too much hole content. Does that hurt the holes? I mean, they're never quite the same, that's for sure. Enkidu gives us a hole joke and I will finish my statement. The holes are so big I doubt they feel anything. Only hole jokes can be terribly inappropriate. Yeah, you guys are being... You guys are being so silly. think I need to turn left one more time. Maybe. Wait, is that? Oh my gosh. Yes, that's correct. It's the most correct. It couldn't be more correct if I tried. So now I just have to be super correct again. I'll probably hear like the moans of the darned once we have it perfectly perfect, you know. Unholy words are being spoken. So I wish I said that so Yamasi would finish his statement. I'm glad everyone is just having so much fun with this very serious horror game. It's a very serious business, guys. It's not a joke. Horror is serious business. They would never do silly things. Okay, is that... No, it's not. One more. Once more. Oh my... Please, Henry. Crank it, please. Oh my gosh. The controls are just a little funny, but you know, this game came out like in 2004. Okay, so that's flawless. There's nothing more perfect than what we're looking at right now. We just have to go all the way down and all the way up. And then we probably gotta do more shenanigans. I'm leaving. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm leaving, I guess. I can't turn Henry around. It's impossible. You know, I will say something kind of different with this game, at least, is that there isn't, so far there hasn't been, like, a recurring, like, monstrous threat. Like, in the other 3 Silent Hill games, there was kind of like a recurring character that would show up and just make everything way worse. But that really hasn't been the case. Ah. Die, you monster. You don't belong in this world. Where do I go? Okay, we're gonna just run in a circle for a while. I think it's this one. Ah. I can't believe you guys tricked me. Okay, this should do something. Lawless is XD. And she says that My Little Pony episode where Crystal's pony naps all the princesses in season 6 is scarier than this game. That was pretty traumatic, to be fair. But don't even heckin' worry. The main reason that it hasn't been scary so far is because I really did, like, go on, like, a murder rampage of everyone that I didn't like in this particular area last stream. So it's been, like, incredibly empty and safe. Get him, Henry. We did it. Murder accomplished. We are the saviors of the free world. Huh? I don't have time for that. That looks like a... Oh, it's a spoon. I thought it was a key. I don't... So those seem to be like the endlessly spawnable monsters of terror. Okay, so I need to go this way first. I take the plate. The watchfulness placard. Placard from water prison. It shows an eye and says watchfulness. I need to get... My inventory is getting full up because I always forget to take things out of here. Anti-spirit. We haven't seen spirits yet, which is good, because we don't need them. 0302. Luckily, I memorized every number that's ever come across my face. Oh, I hate this room. Oh, Henry, why'd you come in here? Henry, why did... No, Henry. No, Henry. No. Dumb Henry. Stop. Leave this room. We need nothing here. It's not for us. I hate it when the horror game takes my control away. Because then the character's free to do stupid stuff. How did you die? When? How did... DeSalvo. You died. Why would you enter this room? You knew it was full of death murder. It's kind of your fault. I didn't even get a chance to help you. Uh-oh. I guess we're awake now. Boy, that was a bad dream. I keep calling him DeSalvo because I forgot his first name. Like William, maybe? I don't know. Well, Henry, we lost another. I'm pretty sure... I'm pretty sure if we had these kinds of odds as like a surgeon, they would have fired us. Just kind of checking how the world's doing without us. Like, I hear something bad happening, but I really don't want to deal with it. A note for me from my friends. There's a scrap of red paper stuck in here. Great, I always forget about story of his life. Too quiet. What's this machine of death and pain? Let me get close. Ozzy, what do you call the Pope's secret paramour? For unholiness. It's the best I got. Please finish your sentence. Oh, this is Andrew DeSalvo. I was close. Scrap of red paper. I found something that's extremely effective against the ghosts. It saved my life. It was stuck into the huge rock in the woods near the orphanage. It's a sword blade with a handmade triangle-shaped wooden handle that has some kind of spell written on it. As a weapon, it's heavy and hard to carry, but somehow it seems to change in response to the ghost victim's power. Strike when the sword is energized. If you don't reduce their power, your attacks will be repelled. As far as I know, there are only 5 swords in existence with that kind of power. It's extremely valuable. July 23rd. Okay, why was that dated? The Red Diary, July 23rd in your scrapbook. Can I turn off that faucet? I mean, I know it's probably in the bathroom, but I don't wanna. You know? You show them, old guy. Enkidu says, yay. I mean, they'll figure it out. Let's spy on my neighbor. This is probably the scariest part of the whole game. Oh, she must be arguing with the landlord. That's probably what they're doing out there. Yeah, there's like an ongoing mini story about like Eileen and the landlord trying to break into this apartment because they're worried about me or something. Oh. Is that you screaming, toilet? The water isn't running in the toilet either. Oh. Well, what if I need to use the bathroom? Blood. It's stained with blood. It smells horrible. Just like that water-filled room under the cylindrical prison. You know what? Pretty fair. Just the typical stuff you find around a sink. Nothing particularly interesting. It's probably fine. Your neighbor sounds like a sweetheart. Stop peeping at her top. I'm not peeping. The hole's even bigger now. There's a lot of noise coming from the inside of that hole. Will you go in? Proceed. Look, Enkidu, it's not peeping. I'm just, checking on her, because I care. And maybe she doesn't understand my feelings yet, but she will. I just have to be more persistent. Eventually my words will get through to her, and she'll realize it's true love. I don't like where we are. How are you already dead? Oh wait, that's me. Okay, because like every time we enter a new world, there's a person inside the world somewhere that we are trying to save, and they're dying faster and faster every time we get to a new world. Henry is kind of terrible at his job. Like, we didn't even see what killed DeSalvo. Like, that guy talked to us once and then was doomed. At least everybody else, we were able to make it a good try. You know what, actually? I just realized I forgot to save and put stuff in storage, and people were yelling at me about that. It's not because I'm a chicken. I would never. I'm so brave. It's fine. At least that water noise stopped. Okay. Did you know this was a storage chest? It sure doesn't look like one, right?
Sloppy!
Who would dare say this? Lala. It's rude. Who's talking outside my door?
How's it going with room 302?
Well, I just tried to open it up.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks like something's blocking it from the inside. Anyway, it's not the first time.
What do you...
You mean the guy who lived here before?
Uh-oh.
And it wasn't just him either. There's something wrong with this whole apartment.
Why do you keep renting it?
Don't say that.
If two people die in a row, like 2 or more people die in a row in an apartment, you gotta start,
Well, anyway,
like...
I just slipped a note under his door. Don't worry about it too much. There are a lot of strange things in this world.
So...
Umbilical cord I keep in a box in my room.
What?
Lately it's started to smell terrible.
Umbilical cord?
Well, forget I said anything.
Hold. No. I am interested in this story. Eileen, don't let him brush that off. You gotta ask a follow-up question on that one. No. Stop. No, DeSalvo, his handprint's there now. Curses. Every time... Oh, by the way, if you look at all the handprints right here, that's approximately how many times we have been terrible at saving people and keeping them alive. So, not going well. There's a scrap of red paper stuck in here. It's stained with blood and I can't read it. Put the superintendent's memo into your scrapbook. Also, are we... I just realized, I think we're actually... Every world we complete, we've actually lost a chain. So I think we're doing good. We're less locked in here than we were before. We're still pretty locked in. But, you know, small miracles and all that. Hello, Eileen. I can hear you. Anyway, let's listen to the radio. I forgot about the radio, too.
And now the news. In Washington, a gathering of 200,000 people appealing for stricter gun control laws in the wake of a spate of violent shootings throughout the country turned tragic when shots were fired into the crowd.
Wow.
People were killed and several wounded, including a 3-year-old child. At this moment, no suspects have been found. Police are investigating the source of the shots.
Well, that's unfortunate. That's probably the most accurate portrayal of America they've done so far in this game. Unfortunately. Okay, so... Got that done. It says you possess holes? What do you mean by that? It just says, hey, unlike you, I possess holes. Clearly superior life form. Thank you. Call the cops, you greedy landlord. I wonder rent we're so cheap. Henry's thoughts right now. Yamazi had a retracted message. Yeah, I'm scared. I don't know the scariest thing this stream is. This stream was that explanation, Gray. I don't know what you're talking about, Enkidu. Everything's totally fine. I'm not sure what you're talking about, because that comment came in a while ago. I'm sure I said something that totally made sense, though, and was accurate to the lore. Babies have been getting got by guns in the country since before I was born. It's so much over. What are you talking about? Oh, wait a minute. Oh my gosh, Enkidu. Don't tell me that this game that came out in 2004 is older than you, please. My heart can't take that. I don't need that. I don't need that knowledge. This is a new game. It was for the PS2. That's a new console. It just barely came out. Ooh. Now somebody else is doing their job for once in this game. I'm sure by the time I get there, they'll still be alive. What's a car doing here? That guy has way more ammo than I do. Oh, thank goodness I could kill that with the pipe. I really don't have a lot of ammo right now because I wasted it in the water prison world. "2006, baby." No! It's not true.
Ouch! Damn it.
That's... no.
Where the hell am I?
That's not an ouch. Get the hell out of here.
You're a real person.
That's trusting of him to assume.
Hey, you're the guy that lives across from me.
Oh my gosh, I do recognize this guy in his silly tie.
Name's Henry. I'm Richard Braintree, from 207. What the hell's happened to us? That hole in this freaky world.
It's a great question.
But if you're here too, then there must be something
This guy's actually trying to put things together.
Must explain what happened to that other guy, too.
What other guy?
What other guy?
The guy who lived in 302 before you.
Uh-oh.
A journalist. He disappeared one day. He got pretty crazy towards the end. Shut himself up in his room and wouldn't come out. Anyway, I'm getting the hell out of here. You should too, if you know what's good for you.
Wait. Watch out for that kid.
Why would we not want to team up? Yeah! Uh-oh. Wait. There might suddenly be more than I can deal with. Oh, thank goodness these guys are idiots. Ow! You're supposed to be an idiot. How dare you? I think one of them, like, fell into the car and slipped into the void of the world, which was lucky for me, I guess. And that guy's out there shooting stuff. So good for him. I have a good feeling about that guy. He's definitely going to survive. He actually came into this world with a weapon, which nobody else has ever tried to do that, so... I really hate that sound. I guess that's probably the sword. I'm just gonna... What the heck happened in here? It's a spider's web. Okay. The books in this bookshelf look particularly interesting. I feel like I should be the one to decide that, Henry. So that must be the sword that can kill ghosts. Doesn't seem to kill them all the way. Your parents, cries and weatherman, says you must. You're age 10 more years as well. Probably have brains and never save me, so thank you, dude. There's a weird sword stuck in his stomach, and he's holding something in his hand. Take that in his hand, yes. You got the ghost's key! The key that the ghost was holding. Great. A ghost key. Oh, so that forces you to interact with a ghost. Sword stuck in his stomach. Take it out. Got Sword of Obedience. Extremely rare sword. When used against downed ghosts, it stops them in place. When pulled out, the ghost is revived. Ah. So the ghost doesn't stay dead. Good luck with that ghost. Ow! So now there's a ghost I've unleashed upon me. Yep, there's a ghost unleashed upon me. Oh, he's fast. You're already in here. Oh my gosh, Henry, can you please go through the door? Can I? Yes, take pistol bullets. Thing reeks. Okay, how do I... I sure would like to find a save hole. Huzzah. Sporting goods shop. I want to go to the save hole. Enter the hole. More like sword that can stop ghosts. Gotta go, see you later. Bye, Yamazi. Take sleep and safe and care. Choose wisely where you stick your sword, for it only stops them. Hello? Better check on your neighbor soon. My neighbor's fine. My neighbor's such alive and okay. I wonder, is the reveal supposed to be that, like, once we see this guy, it's like, the reveal is like everyone we've been encountering has actually been from this apartment building? Just maybe not necessarily people we knew. How you doing, Eileen? I was told to check on you soon. You seem to be staring at the wall with great intent today. Do you like scary movies? Anyway, I'm gonna not bother her anymore. She seems busy. I think that guy just left a note trying to scare me. My neighbor was totally fine. Everything was cool. Alright, let's head back into the fray, I guess. This wall's crying a lot more than he used to. I didn't even see what the name of this world was. I was not paying attention when I saved. Oh well. It's locked. Dang it. Oh, good. Yep, I thought so. I figured there'd be a ghost. It's extra growly. Alistair Growly, is that you? Oh, wait, is that where I came from? That was where I came from. Oh, you dog! Get smacked! Look, it's fine to kill the dog because it's making jaguar sounds. That's the rule. Jeeves! That's what you get. Why do I hear a sound like the Skulltulas from... Oh, that's why. It sounds like the freaking Skulltulas for Legend of Zelda, and I hate that. For me. There's one other dog. Ow. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Come on. Oh my gosh. Nothing stays dead unless you stomp on it. That's the rule of life. Okay. Pet food here. And a key. I want it. Cat from your cast found keys. Albert sports key. Cool. It's my key now. There we go. Okay. That feels like some pretty good murder. Let me just go over here. Actually, I guess let me just check this door real quick. So I think I got the key for that room by the save hole. But I may as well see if I can actually proceed down this way. I can. I'm not going that way. For completely not ghost-related reasons, I choose not to go that way for a moment. I choose to proceed back upstairs, actually. It's fine. I remembered I had pressing business to attend to. Ah. See, I'm not dumb. I have pressing business to attend to elsewhere. Oh my gosh, I'm saving. Oh my... Henry, please. Wait. Oh. A 5-iron.
Hey there, demons. It's me, your boy.
Scared me. Okay, so I guess I got an iron. I guess those take up multiple slots. You can't stack golf clubs, apparently, which is unfortunate. I probably don't need 2 golf clubs, so I can get rid of one of them. I don't know what to... if I should, like, save the golf clubs or anything. Could put the sword back in the ghost as well. I could. You're not wrong. I'm just gonna... This is also an excuse for me to kind of heal up a little bit. Seeing as I only heal... Well, I mean, I guess I have healing items, but I don't want to use them if I can just hide in my apartment for a minute and gain back health. I'm going to save the 5-iron for later. Eventually break. Guess that's fine. And I've got 2 slots that I can work with. So that's probably decent. Well, I'll just put both of those away, actually, because I haven't really... If I come across a situation that seems like it's golf club worthy, then maybe I'll do that, but at least right now it seems fine. Eileen. She's enjoying herself, that's good. You just have to check on her, you know? It's just kind of fun to, like, check the peoples a lot because there's a pretty good variety of, like, things. And so it's kind of cool to see, like, all the different things people can be up to. Building World. Of course it's called Building World. Why wouldn't it be? I'd have been disappointed if it was called anything else. Let's go find our friend with the cool tie. I'm sure we'll be best friends forever. I do think it's really funny that you can, like, hear him in the distance sometimes, like, just totally shooting the crap out of stuff. Makes me feel like I'm not the only person trying to get things done around here, you know? Oh. Aluminum bat. Aluminum alloy bat, reasonably powerful and easy to use as a weapon. Ooh. I've heard of this thing, actually. I think it swings pretty good. Yeah, so the range is much shorter, but it swings a lot faster. I'm going to try using this, actually. I'm going to hold on to my lead pipe temporarily. Can I focus on the ones that are like right by me, maybe? He took my steel pipe. That's so weird that he can steal my weapons. I don't like that. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm probably gonna run back to my save hole again after this. Wow, that... Okay, so they can steal my items, which is pretty rude. And also, I'm unclear if the bat's actually better. It swings faster, but it doesn't reach as far. So I don't know about that. I'm just gonna hang out my hidey hole for a second and gain back some health. Lala says, wow. Look, Lala, I know that was some of the best combat you've ever seen in a video game. Some of the smoothest fighting that ever done was. And I appreciate you're impressed. So we're just gonna kind of just chill here for a second. How's everyone doing? Anybody playing any cool games? Anyone playing any Silent Hill? That world is full of stuff that hurts, let me tell you. All to do is some combat of all time. Look. Sometimes you gotta do to survive in this crazy mixed up world. And sometimes it involves swinging a bat haphazardly at something that sounds like a monkey, but looks like a two-face. Ignore the fact that I've saved 4 times in the last 20 minutes. I'd appreciate that. Because that could come off as me maybe not being so competent, which is definitely not true. I'm probably too good at this game, really. The reason I was only hitting the enemies like 1 in every 6 swings was because I was trying to give them a fighting chance. Not because I was struggling like crazy with the range of the bat. I would never. I guess I've also committed to going this way. I'm not sure if that's the correct thing to do. Hold on. Oops. Yeah, because I mean, that seems like that's like a whole other problem. And I just don't want to deal with that quite yet. I assume I'm going to have to go both ways eventually anyway. And if I'm proven wrong, then I'm sorry. Oh. Gee! It's fine. I didn't overreact, you did. Won't open at all. Cool. Can I fall off the ledge? I feel like a ledge I could fall off of. Elevator's not here. The elevator's here. A cutscene, you say? I guess I chose to use the elevator. I didn't... know that's what that was. There may have been other things I wanted to do. I hope I can come back up there. Hey, he's still alive.
Are you the kid he was talking about? You live in that apartment too, huh? Say, you look a lot like a little punk that I once caught sneaking around there. Do you know something about what's going on? Hey, you! Stop!
I wouldn't point a gun at a child, however suspicious and grudge-like they might be. I feel like that's just bad karma. Go down. Oops. Where... Is that the sound of water or the sound of a problem? There's a ladder up. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is like a different elevator that I can probably use at some point, maybe. Is that a sound I need to be concerned about? I don't know. I have the nutrition drink. I don't get those very often, I gotta say. Right? Oh, that's what it was. Those guys are fine. They're friends, practically. Like, out of all the things in this game, those things are practically considered friendly. Wow, that is much... Ow! I say as they hit me anyway. Yeah, I don't know, like, I think this might do more damage than the steel pipe does, but you lose a lot of range. Well, now I've got to get that back. Ow! See, he has the range now! Oh, and there's a dog. Can I? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well. Henry, could you die faster? As I'm playing Fantasy Life, the new one specifically. The Toon says yes. Oh, great. Asks how everyone is and if they're playing anything fun. Please not check on chat for ages. Look, lol, I was busy. And no one answered the question 5 seconds from me asking. Therefore, I presumed that no one was doing anything ever. Please tell me these guys are still dead out here. Thank goodness. Okay. Well, I guess this gives me an opportunity to play this less stupid. I forgot that happens. Why didn't somebody warn me that happens?
Read!
You're making me read, Lala. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, Lala, you're gonna be so proud of me. I'm a decent ways into Punk Hazard arc now. So I'm making progress. And I'm only 12 chapters behind on all the redeems that people have given me. So you should be like, wow, that is pretty good. You know what? I'm gonna... Trying to decide if I want to go back to the other way. Yeah, I'm actually gonna... Because this other way definitely is like a whole thing. Why do you make animal sounds? It's weird behavior. Okay, now they're dead forever. I feel like anytime I can kill those guys and just have them not be in my life anymore is victory. I want to run back to the other path and just make sure there wasn't like something else I'm skipping from that like pet food store that I went to, got the key. Because there was an area just past that I got scared of because there was a ghost there. I don't like ghosts. Plus, I literally answered you right away. Look, Lala, just because I get distracted. You're doing great. I like Punk Hazard, but that may just be because the concept is neat and I really like Law. Yeah, Law is interesting as a character. So far, like, and I'm not very far into Punk Hazard, but I will say that it's got a lot of flavor of, like, thriller bark in it. That's probably fine. Lala, don't distract me. Like, it feels like there's, like, some similar things of, like, crazy doctor doing crazy things. Like, it seems interesting so far. And I got far enough where, like, Law is fighting Smoker, is the most recent chapter I just read. And Smoker's totally winning. And nothing ominous is going on at all, I'm sure. Yeah, Law is definitely an interesting character. Seems to be, anyway. Can I... Okay, well, if you're gonna block the narrow path like an a-hole, what do I do then? Okay, well. True, the intro is very Thriller Bark-esque, says Lala, so I guess it might change, but... Well, what do I... You're pushing me, you a-hole. Oh my gosh, Henry. He's so weird to control on this staircase. Like, such problems. Such problems. Whoa. Hold on, guys. Upside down clock. The hands aren't moving. Doorknob is rusted shut and I can't get it open. Well, I mean, I'm glad I got over here just so I know there's a puzzle here that I'll need to worry about later. Man, I probably should just, like, left that ghost pinned, honestly. That probably would have been the smart thing. And just, like, grabbed the sword. Like, just, like, as I was, like, relatively close to leaving the world or something. Really, really like Law. He's one of the only non-straw hats I have merch for. Wow. Is it because he's got a beanie hat and you're a fan of beanies? That's probably what it is. Can you... Like, he perfectly blocks the entire aisle. It's like, what are you supposed to do about that? At least he's, like, staying over there. It's ridiculous. Bunch of nonsense. What I say. Yeah, I don't know if anybody else in chat reads One Piece, but it's pretty okay. I'd say it averages out to all right. Just skip some of the arcs that aren't so good and you'll have a fun time. His design is good, but I also like his character. Yeah, he seems like he's going to be like a fairly complex character. I'm actually honestly surprised because like I'm getting far enough now that we're like a lot of the like because when they got to what was it the Sabaudi archipelago a few arcs ago, they introduced like a whole bunch of other like rookie pirates that are kind of also on the rise with Luffy and his gang. And it kind of seemed like they were going to be like mostly like throwaway joke characters. But it turns out that they're all seeming to be pretty relevant so far. Like they keep showing up. So kind of not what I expected. It's kind of fun because it like, you know, it was a fun looking group of characters and all that. Okay. There we go. That's a glowing review coming from you. No, I do like One Piece for the most part. I've really struggled with Water 7, and I still don't care for it. That was probably like the hardest arc for me to get through. But the rest of it's pretty decent. Like, all the other nitpicks I have are, like, pretty minor. Is this the... I think I went immediately into the wrong door. And none of you stopped me. Can't believe this. Supernovas are a mixed bag. Oh, sure, the rookies. Yeah, some of them... I mean, some of them definitely seem like they're going to be kind of joke characters. Like Scratchman Apu. I don't feel like he's ever going to be like a fearsome opponent or terribly helpful ally or anything. But he is very funny. Basil Hawkins is like the I drink and know things guy. Bon Cassie or whatever her name. Bonnie, maybe? I can't remember. Anyway, here's some fun ones. Ah, cutscene. I forgot because we died. Might as well watch it again. It was a pretty quick cutscene anyway. We get to see some shenanigans, Bonnie. It's kind of just like it's like almost like, and this feels kind of bad to say, but like so far, like post time skip, the thing I'm liking the least is maybe the Straw Hats. Like all the changes they've made to them, like have not necessarily been for the better. But
Hey, you! Stop!
I guess it's more like some of the Straw Hats like changed almost not at all, and others have changed maybe too much. It's weird. Goldbot says hi. Hi, Goldbot. How is the Goldbotting going? And how are you? Should I go down? Let's not go down this time. Let's go this way instead, because that other way killed us before. Oh, I can't go this way. Maybe. Elevator's not here. Okay, so I can't even go that way, actually. I guess that simplifies that. And then I just want to go up this ladder just to have it on the map. Because I know I can't actually do anything there yet. Goldbot says, oh, the nostalgia. I'm guessing, have you perused the Silent Hill games before, Goldbot? Are you an average Silent Hill 4 enjoyer? gotta say, I've been playing through all the Silent Hill games. And we're now on 4. 4 is definitely interesting compared to the other 3. It's different. I don't dislike it. How did you... I don't think they regen health, as long as I... Maybe they don't. They're not going down very fast. Oh, maybe the bat really does that much more damage in comparison. That took a lot more hits with the steel pipe, even after I shot them. So I think the bat actually does do a lot of damage. But it's also like the range you lose is pretty significant. Can't open the door. Okay. Whoa! Oh my gosh. Can I... Oh. Oh. The controls. Please. Oh. Please. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is a terrible arena for combat. My goodness. Wowzers. Okay. Everything's fine. Unless I can totally understand that. Stride Dynamax is way weaker post-time skip IMO. That's a shame. A lot of people call this game the Silent Hill franchise killer. It's good. Been streaming a lot of Silent Hill games. Here, have a like and sub. Oh, thanks, Goldbot. That's really cool of you, actually. I apologize that you walked in on the most horrendous combat. I alternate between, like, understanding it and being terrible with it. It definitely feel like... It is actually... I guess that's interesting, because I guess they never made, like, a Silent Hill 5, I guess. I believe there were others that came after this, right? I think, like, Shattered Memories? Started with SH2 Remix, the first ever SH game, then they played 1, 3, and now 4. It's true. Goldbot says that's cool. Yeah, I've been liking them. They're pretty cool. Like, oh, this is just the other side of that place. Okay. Where? Oh boy. Proceeding with caution. Oh my! Nope. Hold on. We're gonna not deal with that. Actually, hold on. I'm going to apologize in advance for what's going to kind of be an ongoing strategy. But I think we're going to run back to heal up. It's just like, the game doesn't really give you a lot of, like, healing resources. And I don't want to... Actually, can I even go back up, actually? Oh, I didn't realize there was... What's the top button? Hold on. Yeah, Silent Hill's been fun. And, I know there's a couple of, like, side Silent Hill games that we have not touched. And I've been hearing that they're maybe not worth it. Where's this? Where are you? Oh, I can't. I can't. No, I don't want to. They can't make me. Okay, that's that way. That's interesting. Okay, so there's a ghost that way, and we hate ghosts. Everyone has to, like, if you want to stay in this chat, we have to all agree that we hate ghosts, and we don't ever touch them. We don't look at them. We don't let them look at our children. Anyway. What was I talking about? I totally forgot because I got scared. And also obliterated by 1,000 dogs. Right, yes. So there are a couple more Silent Hills we could technically play. And I guess we could also... I don't know if we ever decided if we wanted to go back to the original Silent Hill 2 to see how it compares to the remake. Like, if that's something worth doing. Or if we want to, like, take a break from Silent Hill for a bit and, like, do other games. I know there's about 1,000 other million games that could be played, potentially. So many good horror games out there, you know? So little time. Like, I have to... Because I bought this game on GOG, on Good Old Games. And they force you to launch the GOG player whenever you want to play any... It's kind of like with Steam, where they force you to launch it even if you're just trying to open the game directly. And GOG is trying to recommend all these other, like, old school horror games. Because it knows I'm playing this one. So I saw, like, they've got, like, the Alone in the Dark. Like, the first 4 games of that series. They've got Clive Barker's Undying, which I didn't realize Clive Barker was involved in a video game. I can't imagine it's great, but that's also kind of fascinating. There's lots of cool old school horror games out there that I'm very interested in. But we know we could also play some new stuff. I know there's lots of new games people are wanting. I think there's a push for me to play the Dead Space remake, maybe. Which I might be able to muster up the courage for that one. That's a game that absolutely broke me back when it first came out, back in the day. Okay. I'm still trying to decide if I want to use the lead pipe or... Oh, wait a minute. I just realized that I'm okay on space. I've got 2 slots, I guess, if something comes up. I probably should have put something away, but I didn't, because I'm a fool. But I think 2 slots should be good. I don't think we're terribly far from, like, our next save hole access, if I had to guess. Because each area either has, like, a save hole that's, like, very centrally located and easy to access, or they'll have, like, multiple save holes. So, it's actually, so I'm just curious what's this way. Oh, it's ghost this way, that's what it is. Take the spade. I have the spade. Looks like it would be an impressive weapon. I found 2 swords of obedience. Ah! Oh, well, you don't have to both be here. Oh, he's fast. Oh, he's fast. You don't have to. We can talk about this. Hold on. Wait, please. Oh my gosh, please. Okay, well now I might have to... Because now I'm completely full up on items. So now I might have to... Hold on, forget it. I can have it. Okay, so now I have to go back to the safe hole, but that's because I gotta drop off stuff. Let me see how this spade plays. Okay, so that swings real slow. I bet it does a lot of damage, though. It is kind of that trade-off of, like, because, like, the faster you kill enemies, like, definitely the better. Like, if you can kill an enemy with fewer swings, that's, like, a good thing overall. But it's also, like, the closer you get to enemies, the more damage you're liable to take, because there doesn't seem to be, like, a real good dodge mechanic that I can figure out. Unless somebody knows something I don't know. Like, maybe there is a way to dodge, duck, dive, dip, and dodge. But... Used against down ghost to stop them in place. When pulled out, the ghost is revived. Okay, so I can definitely put one of these in there at least. Heals your body by repairing wounds. It's like I definitely want to keep the ammo with me. I gotta get rid of one of my not very powerful but fairly easy to use. Reasonably powerful and easy to use as a weapon. Ordinary spade from a construction site looks like it would be an impressive weapon. Like, that sounds to me like the spade probably does the most damage, but it definitely swings the slowest. And it also doesn't have, like, a terribly great range. So it feels like it'd be super risky, right? I think I will get rid of the lead pipe for now. Just because I need to have some space here. I want to kind of hold on to the spade just so I can try it out. So I think I'll just do that for the moment. That kind of leaves me a little bit lean on slots, unfortunately. But I don't know how else to... Hold on, I'm actually gonna save while I'm up here. There's literally no reason to not save if you're in the room anyway. Unless I've told you before, I don't care what you're playing as long as you're enjoying it, or at least not actively disliking it. Well, so that Dead Space was too yucky for you? I don't know if it's too... Well... It depends, because, like, it definitely leans into, like, pretty graphic stuff, but, I mean, it's not... I mean, Silent Hill also gets that a little bit. Not maybe to the same, like... Because I guess, like, because body horror is not, like, my favorite kind of horror. But I also recognize that as far as, like, horror gaming, it's a pretty common form. So you kind of got to accept that's going to be part of a lot of horror games. I'm going to try to use the spade in the next fight area that we get to. And just kind of see how it does for us. How you dodged an accident on your first stream of this game? You know, it's... Wait. Oh, there's a... Okay, so that's... Like, none of the shoulder buttons really do anything, which is kind of weird. That's... Oops. I don't need to do that. Oh! Oh, there is a dodge! Lol, you're a genius. Like, it's not a great dodge, but I think you're right. I think I did figure that out before, and then I forgot apparently. Okay, so you don't need to go down there. Let's try middle button. I see, I suppose that makes sense. Door shut tight, it won't open at all. Okay, middle button useless. Just for suckers. Bottom button. Bottom button's for winners. People in my squad rep bottom button. Doing great, Grace's lol, thanks. Big preach lol. My drinky! I thought I didn't have that in my inventory. I was going to put that in the storage box, but I guess I just have it now. That'll be nice. Like, I really want to save healing items for, like, boss fights, you know? Like, when it's, like, just, like, piddly, like, rooms full of enemies where it's, like, I could somewhat reasonably just head back to, like, the save room and just regain my health. You know, that's not a room I need to deal with, actually. I was going to test out my spade, but that was a lot of boys. And I didn't need that in my life. There are some rooms where it's just like, you know, it's a lost cause. And it's just like, this is not a room I should mess with. I don't like goopy room. This feels like a room where something should happen. Maybe just later on. Hello? Who's making gross sounds in the stairwells? They need to stop. Oh, it's the sluggos. Oh, there's a lot of... Save hole, thank goodness. Okay. Is that an axe? I have a rusty axe. A little short but powerful and easy to handle. They're just giving me... Oh my gosh, just all the melee weapons in this world. There's a memo here. The boss said that the number this time is the last 4 digits of this store's phone number, but the phone number is written right there on the sign on the roof. Anybody could see it from South Ashfield Street. Is that really okay? Put the bartender's memo into your scrapbook. Oh, that's why they give you the... I see. How dare... I like how you use the shovel with it. It's kind of funny. Just like extra thorough. 8, 5, 3, 6, I think. Drat. Okay, fine. Okay, so that's this area. Let me just... Looks like they're in the middle of a game. Sucks to suck. Let me just check these other 2 doors real quick. Well, that seems about right. Okay, let's go back up to the save hole, or save room. And then we can look at the billboard. It's got the bar phone number on it. We'll write it down. We'll cheat. Back in the day, I watched a Let's Play this, and a guy was like, I'll wing it for the code and got it the first try. It was pretty fantastic. It feels pretty good when that happens. I mean, I got it to happen once in Silent Hill, the original one. And I still feel like the coolest guy on the planet. And I know everyone respected me a little bit more that day. Is it a coincidence that my boss gave me a raise shortly after? Probably, but I like to think it's because he saw me first try that puzzle. He was like, ah, this guy deserves a raise. Okay, I need to get rid of some crap in here. See, I wish I knew exactly, like, a little short but powerful and easy to handle. Like, I wish I knew, like, what was, like, kind of like just, like, the best melee weapon. Because, like, I'd be willing to practice and learn whichever one is just, like, or it's just, like, this is the one to use, like, if you can figure it out. It's like, I feel like the axe and the spade probably both have pretty short range. But I feel like they're probably really strong. I mean, that's what they suggest anyway. But then the bat can swing really easy. I just don't know how it compares in damage. I just don't have the space for everything. It's like I want to test with these weapons before I dump them off necessarily, but I haven't had a chance to really test them out yet. Well, this is XD. I like how you're like, my boss gave me a raise because I'm lucky in games sometimes, not because I'm actually good at my job. I mean, you know, I think the world would be a more interesting, if slightly more unfair place if it was the former instead of the latter. Anyway, let me look at this phone number. Can I look out the window? Thank you. 3750. We're just writing it down. I don't believe in taking photos with cell phones. I think that's kind of cheap. I still like to write things down because I feel like it's more cool. Feels more authentic to the intended experience. Anyone else? Anyone else see the fellow in the window? Is that just me? Maybe I'm just sleepy and imagining things. Probably fine. I don't want to read notes. I want to spy on my neighbor. Uh-oh. She's unspyable. One of these days, I'm going to take a peek through that hole, and she's going to be peeking back. And I'm going to be so indignant that she would dare look at me in the privacy of my own home. Eh. Okay. I probably should get rid of something. I think I might... I think just for now, I'm going to get rid of the axe. Because I haven't even had a chance to test the spade yet. Just so I can have a little bit more space in here. And I might actually, like, maybe after the stream, I might just look it up. Just do a quick Google to see, like, what are, like, just, like, the efficacy of the different weapons. And just try to get a feel for, like, what's going to be worth it for my skill level and style of play. Let's see, it was 3, 7, 5, 0. I was pretty close, honestly. I think I would have guessed it eventually. That staircase doesn't work so good. Okay. That's probably fine. Oh, that's not so fine. They're not going to make me run up this whole staircase, are they? They would never. They would never make me run up an entire staircase. They're going to make me run up an entire staircase. These ghosts are fast. They're making me run up an entire staircase. No, they're dabbling me with their ghostly ways. I can't even look at them. They're driving. I'm this better. Oh my gosh, they're really... Okay, there's the end. What's this? It's door 207 for my apartment building. Can I... That's my plate. Chaos placard. Placard from Building World that has an abstract picture and says Chaos. Is my good friend still alive from 207? How? Don't touch him. That's probably fine and unrelated. How? Kid? It's no kid. I had a lot of time to try to find, like, the breaker box. Like, I know it's a dream world, it probably doesn't have logic. You could flip a couple of breakers and just see if it works. Oh, hey. Also, Henry, you continue to be really terrible at your job. I want to know...
Looks like another one, Captain. Got 121 on his head. It's just like that case from 10 years ago. Yeah, that Walter Sullivan case. But Sullivan's dead. They even got the body. Must be some crazy copycat. Yeah, but even so...
Are you yearning for that special place to spend quality time with your loved one?
Always.
Do you need to relax and get away from it all?
Every day.
Come to Silent Hill for the ultimate peaceful getaway.
I mean, it sounds great. Where do I sign up? How do I sign up twice? I don't want to open... Let me look out the window. Why is it such a... There's a man in 207 pointing his finger. He's pointing at room 303. Eileen's room? 207, isn't that where the other guy was from? But now there's that guy there? I'm sensing chicanery and possibly shenanigans. Don't put the red dress on, Eileen. No. Is that it? What's she doing over there? And we got a new handprint. We're collecting them all. So, I mean, the superintendent definitely knows some kind of something going on. He's still pointing at Eileen's room, but nothing seems to be happening over there. It's kind of concerning. I like the scare case for routine slip. Did I say scare case? How we doing, Eileen? Be careful looking things up because you're only about halfway through the game, says Lala. Yeah, I mean, I know how to... I've gotten pretty good at, like... about how to, like, search things without spoiling. It's called, I ask ChatGPT to look up specific information and not spoil the game for me. And it's actually been shockingly pretty effective. I did it for Silent Hill 3 a couple of times. Like, off stream, I was, like, trying to make sure, like, there wasn't anything important I was missing. For, like, alternate endings or whatever, like... And it's pretty good at, like, describing things without being a spoiler pants. She's just pacing around. I don't know what that guy talking about. Seems like everything's fine. The fan. Scared me. I don't know if I've saved yet. I better save. This is considering the blood from the eyes, nose, and mouth. I'd assume he'd still die if unplugged. I mean, you don't know. People are pretty tough, Lala. Give them half a chance, they can bounce back from most any kind of injury. Like, I'm being electrocuted. Lala says, I see. Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's a big secret. Like, I think I've talked about this before. Like, I'm low-key addicted to ChatGPT. This hole doesn't look like a human made it. No kidding. No kidding. But yeah, anyway, like, I've been using ChatGPT for a variety of things. It's getting bigger and rounder. I think I've seen this pattern before. Oh my gosh. I think if we strung together every time Henry talks about this hole, when just removed the context of him talking about this hole, I think it'd be very, very funny. I notice he never does voiced dialogue inside the room. It's kind of... That kind of turned a little red meaty looking. Uh-oh. That's actually something I just realized. We haven't really done like any... And this actually might be it now. But I was gonna say, we really haven't done like a lot of like nightmare versions of anything yet. Which, 303. I feel like that's like such a thing. Dare. Doyuhito. Who the heck is that? It's probably fine.
It looks like my apartment. What the hell is this?
I don't know, Henry. We're on the same boat as far as how much information we know about anything going on. I didn't expect you to be able to just, like, enter that way. Hey, a hole. It's a red piece of paper with nothing written on it. Take the red paper. Always. I'll stick it under room 302's door. That's trippy. Why would I have that decision to make? Is it the super? He was much younger in this picture. There's a key taped to the back of it. Or it says, I love you on it. There's a key taped to the back of it. There's a magazine line open. Teaching Despair, Wish House. Wish House, an orphanage on the outskirts of Silent Hill, but behind its false image is a place where children are kidnapped and brainwashed. Wish House is managed by the Silent Hill Smile Support Society, a charity organization sometimes called 4S. Yeah, anything called Smile Support, you gotta discontinue their organization. It's true that 4S is a well-respected charity that takes in poor children without homes and raises them with hope. but at its heart, it is a heathen organization that teaches its own warped dogma in lieu of good religious values. Mr. Smith, temp, who lives near Wish House, had this to say: "Sometimes at night I can hear their weird prayers and the sounds of children crying. I went there to complain one time, but they ran me right out. Since then, it hasn't changed a bit." In fact, this reporter refused admission when he attempted to take photographs in the facility. What exactly do the folks at Wish House have to hide? During my investigations, I was able to discover, however, a suspicious-looking round concrete tower which appears to be part of their facilities. How is that just hiding around? Unfortunately, no one is willing to tell us what the tower was used for, but it seems unlikely that it has anything to do with the business of raising orphans. It may, in fact, be a prison or a secret place of worship. The cult religion that operates Wish House is known by the locals simply as the Order. Is that... Oops, I just hit the mic. Sorry about that. Is this circular tower probably the water prison that we entered before? It's a religion that is deeply interwoven with Silent Hill's history, but its worshippers' fervent belief that they are among the elite chosen people has a dark and dangerous side. What? When has that ever not worked out for everyone's betterment? When some people believe that they're the elite. I intend to continue my investigation of Wish House and the cult behind it. I have always believed that telling the whole truth and showing the children the true path is our most important duty. Joseph Schreiber. Is that the guy that disappeared from my apartment previously? Fascinating lore indeed. Okay, so there's keys taped to those magazines. Okay. I guess that's fine. No, but... Wait, where... Wait, what the hell? You can't... But there's a save hole. You can't put enemies where the save hole is. It's against the rules. Unless is, I see. I don't really use AI. Unless is hope. So violent. No, AI is interesting. I think it I mean, I think we've all very clearly seen all the ways that it can be misused and abused and used to create, like... The hell? Ah! Who did this to my poor dryer? What the hell is this? The dryer splayed blood all over the place. That's rude. Dryer? That's like... This is about as near to the opposite of what you're intended to do as, like, is possible. You don't spray wet blood on stuff. You dry clothes, you silly. Taking that note. Red paper stuck in here. I figured out the riddle behind the numbers. 01121 is actually 0121. In other words, 1 out of 21. Oh. So Walter was planning on killing 21 people, but he never finished the job. I mean, maybe. He was convicted for the murder of Billy and Miriam Locane, the 7th and 8th victims. Afterwards, he committed suicide in his jail cell. The grisly mass murder of 10 people shocked the world and came to be known as the Walter Sullivan case. There are 2 big puzzles here. The first is, what was the motive for the murders? The second is, why did he kill himself before completing his task? Was he simply insane? May 2nd. That's actually interesting. And why does Walter not want me to go out? So we've got 3, 6, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19. He's getting kind of close, guys. I can't help but consider that Walter seems to be getting a little bit close to his objective. Looks like Eileen is okay. Sure. Confirmed. Well, this is silly there. The plot thickens or appears in the first place. Okay, so I guess we can put that away. So apparently I need to hold on to this and put it on a room throw towards the door for reasons. So I guess that's fine. Oh, that's interesting. We're learning together. Also, I did not see what the name of this other world was called. Zoom. I crawl super fast. Like, if that's how fast freaking Henry's crawling through that hole, that's crazy. How are you here right now? It's a save room. I think it's locked from the other side, too. Well, can I... Ah. Put the red paper in the door crack. This is the same way they show up under my door. Okay, so I guess I can go back for that, maybe. Let me just do a little extra exploratory research before I... It's locked. What was that guy doing here? Could he be the next victim? Or could it be... I mean, somebody be killing dogs. Which under different circumstances, I would appreciate the help. Friend?
I got this from Miss Galvin. A long, long time ago. She was younger than me back then. She looked so happy, holding her mother's hand. Here. I'll give it to you.
Right. Will you take the shabby doll? Old doll given by the man sitting on the apartment stairway. Okay.
She was so young then. So happy with life.
Oh.
Just holding on to her mother's hand.
And how did you get her doll?
She was so young then. So happy with life. Just holding on to her mother's hand.
I don't trust the... Wait, isn't this building world? I just realized. I think we're just finally experiencing like the nightmare version of building world. Hold on. I'm gonna... He's gone. That's probably fine, honestly. I think that is completely allowed under the circumstances. I want to run back and I just want to see what I stuck under my own door. Maybe it's more like a slide at this point. This is Henry definitely haunted doll, just like you, Gray. Look, my haunted doll has been pretty chill so far. If you ignore all the times that things have mysteriously broken in my apartment since I got him, it's been totally good, positive experience. Ah, note. Red paper stuck in here. Does it have writing on it now? It does. It was 4 years ago that they discovered the body with 1221 carved into it. Right away, I had this terrible feeling and couldn't stop shaking. The victim had been murdered 6 months earlier, but Walter had been dead for 7 years, having committed suicide 3 years before the murder. The police think it's a copycat crime and are calling it the Sullivan case round 2, but something about it bothered me. Okay. That's probably normal. Oh. How you doing, Eileen? She's probably fine. She's not in her room because she's safe. That's what we're gonna go with. Oops. Oh, I'm still in building world. Yeah, okay. But it's like nightmarish building world. Interesting. Ooh. Hold on, do I... Old doll given by the man sitting on the apartment's stairway. God, I'm getting really full up on items, but I don't like the idea of getting rid of any of the things I have. I guess I could put away the first aid kit. Which I realize sounds like maybe the dumbest thing to do. But if you think about it from my perspective, all I have to do is just never get hurt by anything. Like, as long as I continue to play the game super awesomely the way I always do, then it's fine. I don't need health. Like, clearly it's just that simple. Like, why wouldn't it be? I've got a shovel. Oh, there's nothing here for me but a ghost. Anytime you want to stop. Okay, well, we're gonna just... Hold on. We're gonna just not stupidly take immediate damage after I promised I would never get hit again. So we're gonna run back in here and heal up. I don't want to hear nothing from nobody. No one saw that. No one acknowledged it. It's fine. I think I should heal up all the damage by the time I walk back over to the hole again, so it's fine. I just didn't want to immediately have a chunk of my health taken out before finishing exploring the rest of the area. Lol, what did I just say? Don't acknowledge it. I have a new rule. We're now enforcing the compliment sandwich. If you want to say anything mean to me or about what I'm doing, then you have to say a nice thing first and a nice thing after. You gotta say 2 nice things about how I'm playing the game so far, Lala. Look, the delay means I didn't hear you say it before I sent. I'm sure. I'm sure that's what happened. I don't like that room. Is that another save hole? It's another save hole. Wow. Normally there aren't a whole lot of ways to go, but it seems like I can go... Okay. I was gonna say, I can go like almost every direction. Okay, let me take a look at the map real quick. Let me see what we're working with. Okay, so there's 2 ways to go there, and 2 ways to go there. Alright, well. Guess we're here at the bottom, so let's start at the bottom. Jane says, no, absolutely not. It's a dog! Cartoon! Oh my gosh, that kills him in 2 hits? Oh. Spade very good. It's locked, okay. Hearing a lot of noises. The enemy AI is not incredible. I guess that works for me, honestly. So basically, you can kill them in like 2 to 3 hits with a shovel. That's really good. And at least like with these guys, we're like killing these cat dogs, I guess, is pretty consistently not too bad to do. So, all those doors said locked. They didn't say that they weren't accessible. So, is this gonna be one of those ones where like I'm gonna be just like going back and forth like a million times looking for different keys? Probably. Oh well. Tis what it is. They're all saying locked. Interesting. You know, Hatuna, how about we do a truce? There's a lot of garbage. I'm willing to also follow the compliment sandwich rule. And I'll start saying nice things about everybody before I start berating them for their foolish mistakes and misunderstandings. Does that seem fair? Is that fair for everybody? Okay, there's nothing down here. Their numbers 1 through 304. Okay. Well, there is nothing down here. Oh my! Please, camera. I think the toughest enemy in this game is definitely the camera. Second toughest enemy is Henry's feet. Oh, come on. What is the whisper? Well, that's unfortunate. Ooh. Anyone else hear the whisperings of the dearly departed calling you closer? Okay, so I've literally found every locked door so far by process of elimination. That's a lot of dogs. I don't love that. He says, yeah, right. Well, it says, your truce with the tune never worked because you're a butthead. He says, yet I get blamed for breaking it. I have broke no truce today. What are you talking about? We're all great friends. I'd really appreciate if I only had to fight one of them at a time, but they're all coming this way. Oh, you. Thank you. Okay. That wasn't so bad. I had to use all my focus powers, but we did it. Have we had, like, any boss fights now that I think about it? Where the heck do I go? I can't help but notice that every single door is locked. Old doll given by the man sitting on the apartment stairway. Let me just enter this hole real quick on the off chance it maybe takes me somewhere different. Tune says today. Oh, this is wow, that finisher with the shovel is crazy. Yeah. It is thorough. Like, Henry is meaning business. Can't remember what magazine cut them out from. Interesting. I mean, we are breaking off more and more chains, which is good, I guess. He's still just being a weirdo. I mean, I've got this doll. Looks like Eileen is okay. Oops. Can't use this here. I need to do something with the doll, I guess. Maybe I need to leave it by Eileen's door in the other world. That's all I can figure. Also, who was weird guy with doll? Like, who does that? Who's just like a weird guy with a doll? Can't trust him. I'm just gonna try doing that, I guess, because I'm not terribly clear. You can't be in here. I can't use this here. This is the wrong place, that's why. I'm not high enough up. Once again, all my problems are because I'm just not high enough. Oops. Can't use this here. Huh? Oh, wait a minute, you know what? Hold on. Can I please... Oh, well, can I take the key? Thank you. I see. Because my inventory was full last time. And so I was unable to pick up the keys. Oh, please. Henry, please turn around. He kind of gets stuck going the same way. He doesn't want to veer off course ever. So I got the superintendent's key, but I don't know what room that is. But I do know where 106 is, so I guess I can go that way. So I was right. I was just wrong. So darn it. I think 106 was this side. Superintendent's room, actually. Hold on. Goopity-goo. Goopity-goo. Uh-huh. They wouldn't have enemies in here, right? Dude, Superintendent, why you got cages? It's weird behavior. Why did he... Actually, I totally forgot. Why did he have an umbilical cord under his bed? It's a diary. The red box seems even stranger today. It's giving off a terrible smell. It's disgusting, but I just can't throw it away. It must have been around 30 years ago. That young couple was living in the apartment, but one day they just suddenly disappeared. Ran off just like thieves in the night. I don't know why. It must have been money troubles. Or maybe they got themselves into some kind of danger. The problem came after that. They left their newborn baby when they took off. I even found the umbilical cord. I called the ambulance right away and I heard the baby survived, but I don't know what happened to him. Although a few years later, I often saw a young kid hanging around the apartment. One day he just stopped coming by, but now that I think of it, I'll bet he was that abandoned baby. It's a horrible story, abandoning a newborn baby. That all happened in room 302. And the umbilical cord I found there, well, I still can't get myself to throw it away. So, umbilical cord in your scrapbook. What? But, so many thoughts about that. I don't... Superintendent, why? Why would you, though? This thing really stinks. It's probably bringing tears to my eyes. It's a red box. Can I not... I'm not full up on items. I could pick it up, but I guess I don't want to. Piece of red paper. Take the red paper. Yes. Got the red paper. Just red paper with nothing written on it. I'll stick it in a room 3 to his door. That seems... Oh, there's more paper? Can't hold anymore. Son of an F. Can't hold anymore. But... Why doesn't he like his kitchen? Well, let me use the 106 key real quick. Can't use... But... What? Locker key number 106. Oh. Okay. Hey, Gray, have you found the superintendent's name yet? Says Lala. It's probably been mentioned. I can't remember it off the top of my head. Is it going to be, like, plot relevant? I love you, Rachel. Mike. It's filled with love letters from Mike to Rachel. I bet that worked out. Okay. Like, if there's one thing that really gets to a girl's heart, it's hundreds of love letters stuffed into her mailbox. They think it's really romantic. I'm willing to speak on behalf of all women when I say that. Another piece of red paper? No. Oops. Let me take the red papers first. I just want to do, because I think the paper is probably more like just lore than it is anything super useful. But I may as well do that first, you know? Just kind of get those used and get some more info. Kind of see what's going on and all that. Oh my gosh. The turning in this game is just a little bizarre sometimes. It's fine. Not exactly, but semi-related to other SH games. I can tell you if you want. It's not a huge deal. I mean, sure, then I suppose. I imagine the game will give it to me without not too much longer anyway. Oh, I can put both of them under there. Look at me. Hands in the air like it's good to be alive and on top. And we're going down through this other save hole because this save hole doesn't have a ghost in front of it half the time. So, you know, it's kind of nice. Frank Sunderland. That name is super familiar. Wait, Sunderland? I've heard of a Sunderland. Probably unrelated. I'm sure it's a coincidence. Has nothing to do with the rest of the anything that happened in the other games. I lost the key to Eileen Galvin's room. I gotta find it and bring it back. Let me think. The last place I saw it was... It's ripped here and can't read the rest. Great. Okay. I picked up the key that Eileen from room 303 must have dropped. I thought I'd return her, but she wasn't home. I guess I'll give it to the super. May 20th. Those might be the most useless notes we've come across. Like, wow. Apartment world. Wow. Aren't we cool?
And now the news. In Washington, a gathering of 200,000 people
I think we heard this one.
for stricter gun control laws in the wake of a spate of violent shootings throughout the country turned tragic when shots were fired.
Yeah, we already heard that story. Anyway, okay. I think we're good to go. Anyone got any Memorial Day plans, by the way? I know that's tomorrow. I haven't actually checked, but I'm presuming I have the day off. And I'm going to pretend I have the day off until my boss angrily calls me about 9 a.m. wondering where I am. So I'm going to have a really cool time sleeping in just a little bit. I don't know if anyone else has any cool holiday plans. Toon says the game was made probably during the time before the sticks and you had to use the D-pad. Well, that's actually the thing, is that the game is forcing me to actually use the analog stick. And that's kind of the problem, is like, because Silent Hill 3 and Silent Hill 1, I would use the D-pad. Just because, like, it controlled a little bit better. And I was, like, Silent Hill 3 had the option of using the analog sticks. But this one doesn't give me that option. Like, it just lets me, like, quick access my items. Which is nice. But it's like... kind of... I mean, I don't know. I like analog stick controls generally. But I feel like it's one of those things where, like, the analog stick needs to, like, work, like, where, like... you can kind of control the camera with the other stick. But, like, it's kind of like... it's still fixed. Like, in predetermined spots, you can just kind of, like, wiggle it a little bit. But analog stick doesn't really work unless you can, like, fully control the camera with the stick. So you can actually, like, do things. Keys to each apartment in the building. Actually, it looks like number 303 is missing. Crap. Hastily scribbled memo. Found by Nurse Rachel. Return it to room 302, together with the part her boyfriend Mike tore off. Huh? Huh? I don't seem to have, like, a way to, like... that's, like, something else in this game I'm just realizing. Is, like, I don't seem to have a way to, like, examine items closely. It's like, is that doll maybe missing its one arm? And I need to find it? I can't tell. Is it, it's like, there's, like, a lot of little things in Silent Hill 4 that it just, like, doesn't have compared to, like, what 3 had. And so it's really strangely like a step backwards, at least in some ways. Unless I don't think I've got anything I'm doing. Hatoon's off for once. And Law says, yep, he's James' dad. Hatoon says, thinking emoji. Wow. Good job, Hatoon. You're thinking so good. So proud of you. Okay, so I can actually enter every apartment now, which I actually kind of don't like having this much power. What on earth? I think if I walked into an apartment that had like this style of wallpaper, it might be a deal breaker. Like, it'd have to be real cheap rent for me to put up with the Uzumaki wallpaper. It says my darling's number, and there are some numbers that look like a phone number. Will you press these numbers? Sure. Oh, I see. I have to go find it. That's obnoxious. What the Whoa! Whoa, 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 hubba. Oh my gosh! Well, what do we do about this, sir? Are you gonna come this way? Like, jeez. Oh. Wow. Does the phone number... The phone never stops, huh? You need to get out of my life. You super suck. It never stops. That... Oh my gosh, that phone number never... That phone never stops. It never stops. What do I do about that? That's like the... It's waiting for you to pick up. They always take you by surprise. Yeah, I know. All guns here are just fakes. Wow. I super regret ringing up that phone number. I don't think there's anything I regret more in the world right now than making that phone number get clicked on. Ow. Actually giving me like such a headache. It's unbelievable. And it sounds close, all the time. Like, oh, this is weird. Like, it's kind of directional, but, like, it sounds like it's in every room. Like... Just take off your headphones till you find the phone. Well, that was a good smack. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Why are there growths on the wall? What was the point of this room? It was just sadness. Oh my gosh. I'm not okay. I'm checking every room, and it's none of them. It sounds like maybe it's this way, but I don't know. It sounds like it's every way. That's a phone! Let me answer it, please. Oh my gosh. Why have I cursed myself this way? It's never stopping. Guys, please. If somebody, like, look, I never asked for backseat gaming. For the love of all, if you know where that phone is, help. Like, holy crap. That is the worst. I didn't realize how low my health was getting. Hold on. I need to get the I'm going back to my apartment, and if I can still hear the telephone ring... Oh my gosh. Sweet mercy. I can tell you where the internet says it is. 202 is what Google said. Okay, we're going to 202. Because... like, that's just, like, unacceptable. Like, that's so not okay. That might be the most obnoxious thing I've, like, seen in a video game ever, maybe. Holy crap. Absolute bananas. Just not to have a non-stop, like, loud telephone. Like, the audio mixing in this game is really mixed, I guess. Is a weird way to say. Like, it's like some of the audio design is really good. A lot of the audio design is very bizarre. Like, just the way that, like, I mean, that telephone is obnoxious. The fact that, like, it's equally loud no matter where you go. There's, like, zero actual, like, directionalness to it to help you, like, pinpoint where it's coming from. Like, that's terrible. But there's also, like, so many of the enemies just have, like, these, like, really kind of just, like, random animal noises they do. Just, like, stock animal sounds. It's a very interesting choice. When it's, like, they could have just, like, reused sounds from, like, previous Silent Hills. Like, if they were really strapped on time and money and stuff, whatever, like... I feel like they could have just, like, kept using the same good sounds from previous games. instead of those, but it's fine. But thank you, Lala. We're going straight to 202. I apologize if that has the appearance of cheating to it. But, like, I mean, come on. I think you can forgive me, considering... 204... I mean, I guess I was, like, gonna be at the next one anyway, so that's not... It's not even quite cheating, really. Oh my gosh. There's no one there. What was the point? What was the point? Why is no one there if it rang for 30 minutes? It's a painting of a young man. Memo says 107. He listens to great music. But I feel sorry for him having to live under a brain tree. Okay. It's a painting of 2 adults and a lot of children. Memo says 206. How can they even sleep with so many noisy kids? Besides that, they have to live next to Braintree. This guy hates Braintree. Oh. Painting of nurse. On the memo it says 106. My beautiful darling. Lately she's been bothered by a stalker. I wonder who. Sure is a mystery. It's a painting of a plump woman. The memo says 204. She's always eating something, but I wish my girlfriend liked to cook like her. It's a painting of an old couple. Memo says 304. A nice, sweet old couple. Okay. Painting of a woman holding a cat. Memo says 102. She loves cats too much and missed her chance to get married. Oh no. I kinda felt sorry for her while she was mourning for one of her dead cats. Wow. Okay. Why are we here? Is the next question I have. Painting of a man drinking alcohol. Memo says 203. He's so noisy, I wish he would stop all that drinking and fighting. Painting of a man with a gun. Memo says 101. A gun maniac. He's always coughing from his cat allergy. That's unfortunate. I get that feeling. This must be the superintendent. Memo says 105. Sunderland. Hey, Lala, look. It's fine. It's not a spoiler now. The superintendent. The super mistakenly thought that Mike was Rachel's lover. Okay. It's a painting of a man holding a porno magazine. Memo says 301. That perverted stalker, he got what he deserved. Wait, was that 302? Oh, 301. Okay, good. Must be Richard Braintree. Memo says 207. Braintree, that prick. He's always yelling at kids, especially that weird one that hangs around. But he took Mike into his apartment and peeled his skin off, so he's my hero. What? What does that mean? It must be the guy who plays video games. Memo says 205. He's always shut in his room. It looks like he has lots of weird interests. I heard he tape recorded Mike getting beaten up by Richard. What is happening in this place? Good artist, though. Like, you know, you gotta respect the craft. Like, don't have to respect the artist necessarily, but you can respect the work. I couldn't click on this one, it seemed like. Painting of a man holding a brush. Okay. Memo says 202. Self-portrait. Okay. I guess that wasn't going to be terribly interesting anyway. Well, we made it. She just needed a man who also loves cats. Of course, someone was on the other side. All this is wow. This is a horror game. Goal says the phone call is to show that the stalker through the phone number was for Rachel, but it was her boyfriend's number instead. It may do something about ghost victim appearance, but that's more unclear, Lala says. Gotcha. The stalker thought the phone number was Rachel. I see. It was her boyfriend's number instead. Gotcha. Well, that was... So did that really do nothing else then? That was purely just to drive me low-key insane for 20 minutes? Like, interesting lore. I'm glad we found that room. I would have found that room anyway. I didn't need the encouragement. Oh, dear. Can I... Writing's all blurry, I can't read it. Great. Well, this is a useless room. Okay, well... Not a super helpful room, but interesting lore, I guess. Wowzers. Okay. Yeesh. I'm guessing I just have to, like, explore all the rooms till I find what I need, right? Like, some rooms are going to contain useful stuff and others are going to be... Oh, this is the guy that liked video games. Gotcha. Hey, he's got some weights. I can't hold anymore. Oh, I am full up on stuff. Oh, crap. Okay, well, hold on. I'm gonna... Let me go drop off some more junk. And alive. Enter that hole. Goodsworth says, hello. How's he doing? I am okay, Goodsworth. You are fortunate. You just barely missed what might be the most obnoxious thing I've ever encountered in a video game in my life. And I always go back to watch the VOD if you really want to experience it, but basically, there was a phone ringing somewhere in the entire apartment building, and it was so loud, and would not stop until I found it. And that was pretty terrible, not gonna lie. Other than that, doing pretty good. How are you doing, Goodsworth? How's your Memorial Day weekend going so far? I guess I could get rid of some... I don't need all this ammo right now. It's nice to have all the ammo, but truthfully, I don't super need it. In fact, let's play Risky Bizno and get rid of 2 stacks of ammo. Because I got 17 bullets still. That's not bad. And that lets me still hold on to this stuff. Which I still haven't been brave enough to try using the sword. The ghosts haven't been that terrible yet. I probably will use that stuff once we reach a certain danger level, perhaps. We'll see. But, alas. Okay. My goodness, that was just awful. Just got done being driven insane by a phone ring. I think we're going to recover. Looks like I missed a fun part. Fun for the viewers. I broke a little bit. I don't know. It's just... I mean, I don't think that's super, like, unreasonable of me to not enjoy a constant loud telephone ringing. Like, I don't think that's, like, a wild, wacky thing to not be a fan of. I want to see if I can... Okay, so it seems like I still have... I was wondering if, like, it would get rid of the keys. I'm gonna deal with him in just a moment. Just go this way. It's a golf club. Looks like a putter. I'll take the putter. Looks like it could break easily. That's fair. Yeah, so the golf clubs are technically a limited supply thing. Like, I don't know how many swings you get out of them before they break. Take Richard's revolver? That seems kind of rude. I can see Eileen Galvin from here. Pretty sure that's room 303. What's she doing in this world? Richard? I got Richard's revolver. Holds a maximum of 6 bullets. Easy to use with moderate stopping power. Okay. Cool. Well, now I'm full up on stuff again. Wow, okay. Guess I'm gonna head back to my hole so I can dump off some more stuff. I'll probably put away the revolver and the golf club for a rainy day. My theory is, like, I kind of want to save all the good stuff for, like, a boss, essentially. That way I can just kind of, like, zippity-doo-dah him super quick and be a winner. I'm assuming I'm running on 3 hours of sleep and I'm fine. Got a sample pack of gamer subs 2 days ago, and yeah, I didn't really need any sleep for the past 2 days. Man, those gamer subs are great. Yikes. I mean, I hope you're feeling all right. I don't know how that does to not get that much sleep for that length of time. Sometimes look at gamer subs and never actually bought anything, says Lala. Touching visually, yes, lots of fun. Arlie, hell no. I don't know what it does to me, but it just makes me feel smooth, like a perfect level of energy for a very long time. Last time I took it, I didn't sleep for 2 days and I was fine. Although it's really weird not sleeping for that long, so I'm working on the doses. Yeah, that's interesting. And there is something to that. Like, I would actually be curious, like, what is in gamer subs. I haven't actually ever looked at the ingredients list too closely. I mean, I'm sure there's obviously, like, a large amount of caffeine. Like, that feels like a pretty safe guess. But otherwise, I'm not sure. Like, if there's, like, L-theanine in it, that could explain why, like, it feels like a really even level of energy. I've been getting really into supplements recently. Like, a bit of a tangent, but I'm super into supplements recently. And I've been taking L-theanine in the morning with my caffeine drink of choice. And it really helps to, like, balance out the caffeine so that I don't feel all jittery, but I still feel kind of energized. It's pretty magical and great. And would recommend for people that get the jitters from caffeine, usually. They do have caffeine-free versions, 100 mg of caffeine. That's not terrible. It has a form of caffeine that made for long dispersion. Drink soda, coffee, G-full energy drinks that have been totally fine. It says L-theanine. There you go. So that's pretty decent combo then, honestly. There's no spics, but it lasts a long time. No spikes. And that really, like, looks like it's a graffiti. The writers so jammed together, it makes me feel sick. That's weird. Oh, on the walls. Yeah, geez. It's a baby bed. Whoa! Just gotta corner him. The spade's really good, I gotta say. Like, the range is not great, and it's got a slow swing, but it does heckin' damage. Oh, this is the apartment that had like 1,000,000 kids. I see. Stupid dog. I don't drink the slop works. I drink the gamer subs with sparkling water. There you go. I've never actually had gamer subs, so like I don't. I mean, I'm glad that it's not just like marketing hype. If it's actually like pretty decent and people like it, like that's pretty cool. I'll have to see if I can get gamer subs to sponsor me sometime. Once I get like 100K subscribers or whatever their minimum is. It could happen. That's the wrong way. Have I found anything I actually... No, this room had something in it, actually. Hold on. It's a cassette tape. Label says skinned mic. Listen to it on the stereo in my room. Take the cassette tape? Yes. Skinned mic cassette. That could just be a sick band, honestly. Oh, well, this was a mistake all around, wasn't it? Aha! Idiot. I'm an idiot. Hold on. Back to my room. This is when I've seen the ingredients, says mild caffeine mixes mental clarity and function supplements to release over a long time. Smo says I return. How is hell? Hi, Smo. Goozer says hell is flavorful. Who would have thought? It tastes like pain. Like G Fuel, the samples are actually free with shipping added. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. Shipping is 1 cent. I have a container of Neopets G Fuel, says Lala. Of course you do. So is the consensus that Gamer Subs is better than G Fuel then? I gotta make sure I know the differences. I'd hate to get the wrong thing on accident. Let's see how this banger plays out.
How do you like that, you sick little freak? You had it coming to you. These clothes are disgusting. Get them out of my sight.
I know. It'll be perfect to wrap his body in.
Hold it.
You!
Hold it. I think
You
I'll keep
snooping
that
around
for
again?
myself.
Get your ass out of here before you
Hold
really
it.
piss me off!
Hold it. Hold it. I think I'll keep that one for myself. Hold it. I think I'll keep that one for myself.
That wasn't what I thought it would be, but that was fascinating. She seems sad. Looks like Eileen is okay. I don't know if that's the position of someone who's okay, but sure. Relatively speaking, in the grand scheme of, like, what could be going wrong in her life. Okay. Do I still need the tape? I'm just gonna... Just gonna put that away, I guess. I don't need that right now with me. Honestly, like, Spade's pretty good, so I'm gonna put the bat away too. Like, I'm okay with living with Spade. Spade life, you know? Just to kind of free up a little more inventory space. Go ahead and save. Ooh, flashy. One cent is better than paying $8 plus shipping. True, says Goodsworth. Law says that's what Emmer says. I've never had gamer subs though, only G Fuel, so I can't say. But I remember the supplements are designed to be more biocompatible and less chemically based. Interesting. For the flavors of gamer subs over G Fuel, plus my last order, they gave me a 5-pack of their gamer soups, which is instant ramen. Oh, weird. How is the instant ramen? Yeah, that's fascinating. Oh no, I'm out of save slots. Okay, well, back to the top then. I mean, this is honestly fascinating to me. Like, 'cause, like I don't really ever buy those things that get like mass advertised generally. I mean, one, because like I'm always really cautious about buying into marketing hype for stuff. But then two is like I don't have like large wads of like disposable income just to like throw on random things that I don't know are gonna be good. So let's go on. I'll have to keep in mind that gamer stuff is not as bad as I would have feared. Because actually, I'm looking to be in the market soon for some kind of new caffeinated thing to try in the morning. I have this other jar of stuff I've been using for the past few months, but it's almost out, so I gotta pick up a new jar of something. Because I don't do coffee on account of coffee tasting like the devil's sweat, and I don't need that in my life, you know. I'd rather taste or drink something yummy for my caffeine. What was I doing? I still have the keys, which makes me think that there must still be locked stuffs. Wait. I never went up to the 3rd floor, did I? I don't know if there's any locked doors up there. Can't remember. Doesn't hurt to check, though. Oh, there is a locked door up here. Still have the apartment keys, though, so there's still more locked door to get through. Ah. Pistol bullets. I'll take those. Not so shabby. Why does it look like he's got the Gideon's Bible on his bookshelf there? I mean, I guess if it's just ammo, that's still not terrible. Not a waste of time, at least. It's locked. Goblins on the other side of the store. Can you even open it with the key? I think it's locked on the inside, too. What a shocker. And that door was already unlocked. Let me check the map. Did I miss anything? Well... kind of gone through the whole building. And I never found Eileen's key, which I guess is the goal? Since that's the only key I didn't get off the bat, I'm assuming I'm trying to find it. Hi. Oh, you can't come in here. Well, that doesn't seem fair at all. What if I need to do stuff in there? Rude ghost? Was this the... I can't interact with it again. That's probably for the best. Okay, so now the ghost is getting all uppity down here, too. What? No. You're... Wait. Hold on. He teleported on... Oh, thank goodness. Okay, I can actually... His stupid goo is stuck on the one exit. Ridiculous. Get out of here, you stupid ghost. I don't have any way of dealing with you at all. It's impossible, so I just have to live with it. I need to buy chopstick trainer, says Lala. Lala says ramen's pretty good. My kid loves Maruchan. She has a t-shirt and sleep pants and Maruchan ramen bowl chips she can use. Great. Gamer says pretty tasty. I had the Gamer Fart 9000 flavor and it was interesting. Just get the samples, says a tune. You know you can add flavors to coffee, right, says Lala? That's impossible, Lala. It doesn't work that way. You got the samples. They send a 3-pack of different flavors. You can figure out if it's free from there. I was thinking with my neurological issues that the effect might be more exaggerated for other people. I should not be used as a baseline. Gray can get flavored creamer for his coffee. There are many less sugar and sugar-free options. Sugar-free French vanilla creamer. Which is true. I was surprised that the subs was keto-friendly, so I could have it during my... Oh, it's keto-friendly even. That's kind of cool. It's healthy then. It's good for you. That's what it is. I mean, maybe I need to go to the room where Mike got skinned. Like, seeing as that was, like, the item I picked up over there. Maybe that's relevant. Can't believe it keeps trying to teleport onto the wall and prevent me from leaving. It's very rude. Okay, this is the room. Problem is, like, now I can't remember. This is Richard's room. Wait, wasn't Richard Braintree? Isn't that what they kept, like... Like, he's the guy that killed Mike or something? Am I putting that together correctly? I don't know. Kinda not sure what they want me to do. I'm just kind of going through all the rooms again because I feel like I must have missed something. It's a little awkward because with all... There's like 3 ghosts in this world, so like even if I stabbed 2 of them, I'd still be like running away from one anyway. It just makes it a little bit interesting to maneuver because sometimes they pop up inside a room and then I can't search it quite so thoroughly, so very easily. Lala says, oh, this key is obtuse. Do you want a clue, Gray? Or just more cheating? When you say obtuse, Lala, is this like... Do I have like no shot of finding this? Lala, I'm reading. Stop yelling at me. I'm sorry. I'll mark it down, but I won't like it. Yeah, I mean, like, is it like... Do I have like a shot at all of finding this, or is it like a pure luck? If it... We're talking about price. The last time I checked, it's about 100 servings per container, and one serving is about 40 cents. So even at $40, it's not so bad compared to pop. That's really not bad at all, honestly. Considering the stuff I have right now, I paid about $30 for. And it was technically 30 servings. But because each serving was like 330 milligrams of caffeine, I've been doing like 1/3 doses, and so it's lasted me a few months. But I'm getting down to probably like a week or so left at the current dosage. So I do gotta look to get something new, probably. So maybe I'll look at the gamer subs. Maybe that's an option. Not the way you're going about it. You're not checking the right locations inside of rooms. Oh. What do I need to be looking for? Not checking the right locations. I mean, if it's if it's super obtuse and it's gonna take me forever, maybe it's just something worth sharing then. I'm not checking the right locations. Oop. Trying to think like what I'm not checking. The fridge? Well, of course I'm not. It's like I think I've clicked on the fridge in like a couple of the rooms, but like it doesn't even like give you like an interactive. Like this one's like not even interactable. And so, yeah, I haven't been checking the fridge because most of them aren't checkable. Okay. It's really annoying how sometimes they have to, like, teleport into the area, and other times they're just, like, already in here. Try the sound pack first. It's 1 penny you get to try, so there's no loss, really. Yeah. I'll have to try that Goodsworth. I may as well look into it. I don't know, maybe they're doing a Memorial Day sale. That's possible. I forgot that I hadn't. Oh, this is... Could you not... On the door that hurts? Okay, so it's not this area, because I checked all the fridges. What the fetch is going on? Oh, that's because they're teleporting in. Gotcha. Yeah, I remember someone else having a hell of a time with the fridge pit. Yeah, that's crazy, because, like... Because so many of the fridges in the game, you can't interact with at all. Like, it doesn't even say, like, oh, I checked the fridge, but nothing was there. Because, like, if it's a spot that, like, I know I can sometimes click on at least, then it's like, oh, please, Henry. Then, like, I at least know to, like, check it just to be thorough. But if it's... Okay, there's not even a fridge in here. Okay, like, now that I know to, like, check the fridges, I'm willing to take the time to check the fridges, It's just that a lot of them don't even let... That's pretty unfortunate game design, I gotta be honest. This doesn't even have a kitchen. Just, like, that's the kind of difficult that's just, like... The devs just really didn't think that one through. Like, if they left some kind of a clue about it, then, it's fine, but... It's in a very annoying spot as well, says Goodsworth. Like, lol, am I gonna be able to find this just by knowing that I need to check fridges, or am I still screwed? Like, is it even further obtuse? Because I feel like I'm checking a lot of fridges at this point. And maybe I'm just getting... Can I check the fridge? Check the fridge? Smells terrible. Open it up. Okay, so okay. Is that his skin? It's wrapped up in these torn, bloody jeans. It's the body of a dead cat. Torn red paper in one of the pockets. Take the torn red paper. Yes. Got the torn red paper. Second room 302 his door. Great. I mean, I guess the clue is that, like, it's surrounded by maggots, and that's, like, the only thing in the entire world that has maggots around it right now. But, like, it's still not, like... I'm not gonna, like, suss out. There's, like, oh, that's because there's the thing there. Like this game, but like I said, it has its fair share of annoyances along with it. The cat still moves. I didn't even notice that, Goodsworth. I hate that, though. What's that? what that sound was. I hated it. I think she was knocking on our door too. Why am I hearing sounds in here now? Oh, those things are coming out. I don't love that. Get out of here. Scooch. Yeah, like, only if you accidentally click on the fridge and you're like, oh, this thing has an option there. Yeah, it's... And, like, the thing is, like, I knew I could click on the fridge, and I was still, like... I kept smashing so many slugs on accident that I might have just given up anyway if I didn't know better. Yeah, that's a little... That's a little iffy. I think so far this is probably, like, my least favorite designed area of the game. But, you know, it's all good. This better tell me the secrets of life itself, for all the effort that took. Oh, it's the bottom half of the note. Yeah, I had a really wicked headache that day and just collapsed on the bed. Maybe if I look near the bed in my room, 302's bedroom, I'll find it. I got headaches every day now. It's terrible. What am I going to do? 302's bedroom, I'll find it. May 22. It's in my room. The key is in my room for her apartment. They're never going to believe me if I say I'm not a stalker now. They're going to be like, you have a hole that lets you peek into her unit and you have her key under your bed. You're being a spooky creeper. I'll be like, no, it's not true. Something on the ground. Take it. Got the doll key. Key with a girl's doll keychain attached. 303 is engraved on it. I'm not going to beat those charges. I can cry circumstantial evidence all I want, but I think this is really not going to look good for me. That's just a bad combination of things. Be like, no, officer, you don't understand. It wasn't me. The last guy who lived in this apartment was the stalker. I was just taking advantage of the existing circumstances. I didn't cause them. It's not illegal to peek through a hole as long as you're not the one that made it. Henry, I'm never beating these allegations. It's so true. Gotta throw this... We're throwing this key straight into the bathroom hole. It's the only way. If anyone asks. Okay, well I finally have my key I need. And I can say that I've pretty thoroughly checked every room for all the goodies that are available here. I've gotten a lot of goodies. So, pretty good overall, really. Use the doll key. Everything good, Eileen? I'm coming in with a shovel. Oh. Child. 20121. She's probably fine.
I can't. Thanks. Did you find your mommy? This place? It's dangerous. You need to hurry.
Those are
Get
some
out of here.
deep gouges. No, Eileen. So is the kid a victim of circumstance? Like he just kind of keeps happening to show up? around the bodies? Or is he doing something? Also, I'm kind of shocked that Eileen dies. I kind of thought she was going to be a bit more of a bigger player than that. I can't move anything. Ah, yeah. Window? I mean, her door didn't have a placard yet. Do you remember the kid's name, says Lala? It's Walter Sullivan, supposedly. Yeah, that's true. We didn't... Well, that was still... I guess it was apartment world. It wasn't building world, I guess, so... I don't know what the difference is. But who am I gonna spy on now? Who's gonna be my new neighbor? What if they're not, like, nearly as pleasant to look at and spy upon? That might be a handprint there. But it also might not be a handprint. That one's really faint. It's weird. It's like it's not taken. Got a red paper stuck in here. Cool. I don't think I can protect myself. He's truly insane. I can't hold on any longer. His power can't be measured. Oh no. Is it above the funny number? I was so scared today that I sealed off the back of the storage room. I wonder if Eileen Galvin is okay. She has no idea what's going on. But she's in danger, never... No kidding. July 13th. Put the red diary in your scrapbook. Back of the storage room. There's some kind of strange paper stuck in here. Will you take it? Sure. It's the succubus talisman. Card with some kind of frightening demon on it. Sure. Why not? Oh, that's right. I was already looking through there. Some kind of stain. When I think of it, it also looks like an evil demon. Hold on. I know what it wants me to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it. Eileen?
So they took the victim to St. Jerome's, huh?
Yeah, she's not gonna make it. She had numbers in her back, too. Walter Sullivan copycat. Round 3, huh?
Well, they never got the scumbag behind round 2 a few years back. Maybe it's the same guy.
What if 1, 2, and 3? Or what if they're all the same guy?
What the hell are you talking about? You know Sullivan killed himself. The weird thing is, there were no clues. Crime scenes were always spotless. No fingerprints, no fibers, nothing. Just
weird.
Numbers 20121. I've been a cop for a long time, but I never seen a case like this one. It's almost like they were killed by a ghost or something.
Gasp. Robbie Rabbit, don't look at me like that. Don't point at me. Don't get me out to the coppers. I didn't do nothing. They can't prove it. Just because I was in the room where she died at the time that she died, holding a weapon, can't prove nothing. Lots of people hold weapons. Lots of people are in rooms where other people are dying. It's very common.
And now the news.
Oh, yeah, we already got Wally the Walrus before. I remember that one. I take a peek back out the door just in case there's more to what the cops were talking about. No, that's it. So they said that Eileen... It sounded like Eileen was still alive, though. They were making it sound like she's probably not doing so hot. So that's interesting. Robbie knows what you've done, Gray. I did nothing. Obviously, it's Robbie the Rabbit. He's the new apartment owner. Remember the kid's name? How dare you? Use the succubus talisman. Do I want to summon a succubus? Probably not, if we're going to be... What? Who closes off, like... Whatever. What the hell? After he did the ritual of the Holy Assumption, other worlds began to force their way into his universe, and it began to swell horribly. What swelled horribly? What swelled? But his universe is different than ours. It has limits. And in the limits of that universe, he rules as a king. And in the deepest part of his kingdom is his mother. What kind of succubus am I summoning? Sources inscribed in the depression. Chaos is inscribed in the depression. Temptation is inscribed into the depression. Wow, guys. Gadzooks. Well, that's something I can... What's going on in the bathroom? How's our hole doing? Gasp! I fixed it! Guys! The hole was blocked. Guys, we did it. We filled the hole. They said it couldn't be done. We filled the whole thing. We did it. Guys, this is our time. What's that? What's this? Can't use this here. What is that? A bit of a growth there. It's probably fine. Unless I wonder what's in your secret wall. Oh, it says holy moly. Funny. Wow, Lala. You're so funny. 303 is missing. So I guess we'll put that away for now in case we end up needing it later, perhaps, possibly, maybe. Put those away. Pretty well stocked up on stuff, honestly. That's all weapons. Oops. I was like, man, a lot of weapons in here. So we're not using watchfulness yet, apparently, but I'll still take it with me just in case. What's our time? Ooh, our time. The time. You know, this is a great stopping spot, actually. Actually, I wonder... You never know. Okay. We're actually going to save up. We're going to go ahead and call it here for tonight. I think we got a good little cliffhanger to end the round on. Got a nice, easy objective to start next stream with. And I think we're kind of getting close to the time anyway, so it's kind of pretty good timing on that. But, yeah. Oops, let me just go ahead and move that. Go over here. Ah, we're in Spooky Town now. Yes, I think we're going to go ahead and call it here, guys. But thanks for hanging out tonight. It's been really fun. I am going to try my darndest to stream more of this on Tuesday. So, yeah, Lord willing, we're going to stream for a couple hours on Tuesday and have some fun. Just kind of continue making progress. We're getting to some good spooky lore stuff going on. Getting close to the really divisive part of the game. I mean, is it because I'm using a succubus summon to get to the universe where my mother lives? Because I really hated every part of how that added up. I'm not going to lie, Lala. That felt divisive. But anyway. Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely interesting. I can see I'm seeing some things about like why some people might not have liked 4 as much as the others. It's got some roughness to it. I mean, it's still pretty good. I mean, it's a fun game. Like the combat's a little janky, but they kind of all have had janky combats. That's, you know, what are you gonna do about that? Anyway, um, yeah, I think that's for. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Hope you have good night. Hope you have a happy Memorial Day weekend. And you know, let me know what you think. I guess. Do we want to play the other like Silent Hill spin-offs? What's the next thing we want to get going on? Yeah, I can. So I was just glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, it's fun. I really like the Silent Hill series. It's been it's been pretty solid, honestly. Like it's been pretty good. So it says thanks for stream. Carson says I was divisive once. Spend a nice day tomorrow. You all too. Hope you all have. For those of you living, you know, in the U.S., hope you have a fun Memorial Day. I don't know if fun's the right word, considering what Memorial Day is supposed to be about. But, you know, hopefully you have a good weekend, holiday. Hope the week ahead for you is good. Hopefully we'll see you on Tuesday. And yeah, enjoy it. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Take care. Sleep well. Goodbye.